All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good with everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, man, on CP time this morning. Running on CP time this morning. Had my daughter come back home from town, got back in town from college. So, let me get this glare up out of my face. Hold on one second. There you go. Yes, sir. So running a little bit late this morning. Sorry about that. Cadillac 634 in the dough. What's going on, man? He said, I need some violence. Valley in the building. What's going on? Ray Patterson, what's happening? Mr. Molina, Dre H, E Snooty, what's good? He said, good morning, Fanon in the chat. These car fans still lying about that purse. No more excuse. Yeah, y'all got to stop lying, man. The purse is out. Stop lying. And I'm going to tell you, Bud never said, I don't ever remember Bud saying 10 million. He had a potential of earning 10 million, up to 10 million. That, the infamous up to. Oh, I'm going to make up to 10 million. Yeah, if you sell 500,000 pay-per-views, you'd make 10 million. Got it. If you sell 350,000 pay-per-views, you'll get 10 million. Yeah, he would have. If he sold 350,000 pay-per-views. Only problem is he didn't get anywhere near that. So, and you were talking about guaranteed money. Guaranteed money is that purse. That purse was $2 million. That's what the reports are saying. 2 million. 2 million. Mm-hmm. And that sounds a whole lot more realistic, man. That sounds a whole lot more realistic. What's going on? Avery 81st says, start this thing off right. Blessings, OG. Thank you, Avery 81st. Thank you, brother. And we got that other thing coming up today, too. Rick Blackwell in the building. DH, what's happening? Big Block. Daniel Gallimore. Valley in the building. What's going on, man? 16 Sammy. What's good? DH, Eric Horn. J. Coop, Valley. What's going on, man? What's going on, Mr. Jordan? Mr. Rush. Mike Cardenas in the building. Let me slide all the way down to the end so we can chop this up. He said, what's good for 1 million purse and pay-per-view? Shake my head. The one report said 2. I'm going with 2. I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to go with the $2 million purse. Because the 1 million said that was beforehand. And it said that it wasn't verified. The one with the $2 million purse was $2 million purse was they said it was verified. It's verified. So yeah. So we can get all the way up out of there with all of that nonsense. Well, if you would have did that for $10 million, man, if he didn't get $10 million, but it seems to me that he passed up on a lot of money, man, not to fight Errol Spence. Sounds like he passed up on a lot of money just to be not to fight Errol, man. Now, if you believe all of the reports, dude, if he was originally offered a $5 million guarantee to fight Errol Spence Jr. and he turned it down to eventually go for 2 to David Avenation so he can get 70% of a non-existent pay-per-view sales, man, y'all some wild boys, man. He said Errol would have got out, whatever his name is, out of there fast in the 6th round. What you mean? I mean, I don't know. Different style, different fight, bro. Different styles, different fighters. I don't know if he would have got him out of there fast in the 6 rounds. Also, really doesn't matter because he's a way better fighter. He was never in any trouble. That just proves Duck Crawford is scared of EJ. Period. I don't know, man. I don't know about the scared part, and I'm going to maintain. I'm not going to talk. I don't know about the scared part. It does tell you a lot of people lie out their pie holes, though. Something we already knew, that people lie out their pie holes. There's a whole lot of lying going on when this story broke. Whole lot of lying. And I sat there and I told y'all, man, dude, this crap is not the truth. Whole bunch of this stuff is not true. No, I did not catch the Inoue fight. What round did he knock out Inoue, knock him out in? I'm sorry, I was dead asleep, bro. I wasn't even worried about that versus Butler. What UK dude just lost the belt? It was round. It went the distance. Inoue went the distance. Oh, I'm shocked. 11 round. Somebody said 11th round. 11th round knockout. Yeah, this is what round? This is what I was thinking on. That's all I cared about. What round? Stone Alone said, good morning, Fanon in the chat. Mama told me if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything. That was in honor of your mother's instructions. Because I ain't got a lot to say, bro. Albanian stays in the pocket. Errol would have took no more than 3 rounds. I don't know, man. Depends on how much punishment. Depends on how much punishment dude is willing to take, bro. Did you say that? I don't know. I didn't see. I guess. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Boxing scene will be celebrating that win. Yeah, the 11th. Knocks out Paul Butler in the 11th round. I was not remotely interested in that fight. So I honestly forgot that it was taking place. But it's something like 3 o'clock in the what time was it? Like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that? Something early. I'm sorry, man. I was asleep. I was asleep. I'm not that amped. I'm really not that amped on him, man. It was higher than expected from what are you talking about? What was higher than expected? If Bud Paradigm Immortal, it was higher than expected, 35 to 41K. You're lying. It's 15,000, brother. It was 15,000. Are you talking about the pay-per-view sales? 15,000. Don't come up in here exaggerating, partner. 15,000. That man, the word on the street was that's 15,000. Don't go running around here talking about between 38 and 41. That man, please. Ain't nobody 45,000 buy that fight, man. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will say that. They're double. Because if it was 30 to 40, they would have said 60. I don't even believe it. Let me tell you, be very clear. If anybody associated with that fight says 30,000, you can cut that shit. You cut that crap in half. Right off the bat. Cut it in half. Because if it was 41, they would say 81. All right? These dudes, it was 10. The man had a $2 million purse. They said 10 million. I ain't trying to hear that, dog. 15,000. 15,000. Do not go around trying to exaggerate for Bud. Don't try to make that flop look anything less than it is. Man, please. Ain't nobody know 41,000 people buy that fight, man. Man, ain't no way. 41,000 streams. Yeah, I believe that. John Boy said, good morning, everybody. Stone Alone, Rip Jones, Be Easy, David Williams, Valley, Ray, Terry Schmoot, Big, Keith, Keys, Herbert Johnson, Mike Kirkland, everybody. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's out there on 15,000, bro. So y'all can put some draws on them lies ahead of time. All right? Y'all can put some draws on them lies ahead of time. I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all done lied every step of the way. Okay? Y'all done lied every step of the way. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, yeah, it was between 31 and 41. Something like that. Right. Sure it was. Hold on, what is this? Oh, okay, about to say. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Do not go lying about that, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that. None of them. No more stories, please. I'm here for the boxing in the building. What's going on, brother? Thank you for that support, man. Said morning for 9. Been busy working, but here's something for my absence. Salute. Thank you, brother. Huge. That's huge, bro. Thank you. I'm just here for the box. I'm here for the boxing. Thank you, brother. You're definitely making the channel click, bro. Thank you. John Boy said Nati Dread, Team Double Zeros, Jeff Miller, Jeffs, Jay Miller, Phil Sloan, my man Stone Alone. You made me go back, brother. See if you said Stone Alone last time, John. Yeah, you keep skipping Stone Alone. Stone Alone in the building. Got to throw Stone Alone on the end of that one. Got to throw Stone Alone on the end of that one. I ain't forgetting you, Stone Alone. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, John Bowie. Thank you, brother. All right, we got some funny things to talk about, though. No joke. Oh, and John Boy back in that super chat said, Adrian M. Avery here for the boxing. Snooty. Yes, sir, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Just like 10 million guarantee wasn't quite 2. What exactly? Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, man. Man, it's a full-time job keeping up with these exaggerations. Okay? It is a full-time job keeping up with these exaggerations. $10 million guaranteed already in the bank is what y'all was saying. BLK Prime is a black-owned business. Supported, it's a black-owned business. Paulie Malignaggi is not going to be covering the fight. He's not going to be allowed to cover the fight. Paulie Malignaggi is not going to be covering the fight. Shout out to my dude that said that, though, because that's my dude. 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. Want to be very, very clear about that. Started with Stone Alone. Oh, you started with Stone Alone. My bad, man. I didn't see that. Thank you, John Boy. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you, brother. Avery 81st says, salute John, my dog. Yeah, man, John Boy's the man, bro. Rise, and John Boy says, Rise Podcast, please go subscribe, dang it. Yes, sir. Go hit that. Go subscribe, bro. Dave Williams said, Fanon, at this point, you might as well kick off every Crawford fan that comes in here trying to lie. The truth is out. No time for the BS. Nah, they need to come on in here and they need, because they'll give in. See how this, let me tell you how this works, man. I told you the entire time, we will wait until those purses are released, because the purse is public knowledge, is public information. The purse is. It's when they said that he was getting $10 million guaranteed, when his purse was going to be $10 million, I said it on the channel, said it multiple times. We'll see. We'll sit around, wait. We will know about the day. We'll know the day before the fight, or we'll know the day after the fight. I listened very carefully. Those guys never said that they were getting that money. I didn't hear that. I always heard them talk about something like, yeah, like my money is coming. It's going to be there. I've already got it in the bank. I didn't hear him talking about his money. So now that it's there, can we now start looking and saying, okay, yeah, you guys tried to justify this entire, you guys have been trying to justify your boy Terence Crawford ducking Errol Spence Jr. off of a lot of stuff. That if Errol Spence Jr. had said, I'm not fighting Terence Crawford because I got $10 million guaranteed, and then reports come out the day after the fight that he got 2, and that he would have got up to 6, depending on what the pay-per-view, what they believe the pay-per-views would be. Now, I want to know who in the world thought he was going to do 250,000 pay-per-views. Because if what you said when you just came up in here lying was that it did greater than they thought it would, which is 30,000, let's do the math, brother. Let's do the math on 40,000. Okay? God, I love it, man. Calculators are killers. 40,000 times 40. That's $1.6 million gate. I mean, that's a $1.6 million, of which he's going to get 70% of 90. So let's do this times 0.9 equals times 0.7 equals, he's going to get $1 million. If he did 40,000 pay-per-views, he would have got $1 million. That is $2 million gate. $2 million guaranteed. $1 million in pay-per-view, and probably, let's say he gets another $100,000 out of the gate, because that stuff costs money. All of that. Say he gets $100,000 out of the gate. He's now looking at something like $3.1 million. He's not looking at a guaranteed 10. Like you said, he hit a lick now. Don't get it wrong. It's a cool $2 million for a tune-up. So he made a cool because dog, that's what he made. $2 million. A good $2 million because they're going to lose money on the production. At 14,000 pay-per-views, brother, they have to pay the undercard. Not a lot on the undercard, obviously. And they got to pay their staff. I mean, they got to pay the guys up there. So yeah, man. Quack says Slick Skip in the building. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat, brother. Who out here lying like your boys are out there in them camps? Who out here lying like that, bro? Why y'all lying like that, man? Why y'all keep lying? Like, it's gonna be. Here's my thing, bro. And I don't think y'all liars are bad people now. I don't think you're bad people. But I have to wonder, you do know the next day is coming, right? You do know that that the actual information is going to come out, right? Easy World D-Rob say, hey, Fanon, why isn't Bud's gloves exploding as a big a story as Fury's gloves were? Seems like YouTubers sweeping it under the rug. They are. They are. Because they are. Because if this was Errol, it would be a gigantic story. Non-stop videos, 100 miles an hour. I did one, but God dog, I'm not going to keep doing them. You know what I mean? I said something about it. I've seen somebody else do something about them. But you know what it is? Hey, man. Over time, people show you who they are. That was a phrase I heard one time. Very, 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 impressive thing to say. Over time, people show you who they are. And look, this is what this is. This is a bunch of lies. Flat out in your face lies. Flat out in your face lies. D forgot said, dang, forgot Slick Skip, my guy Tevin Smith, my Lord, I'm falling off. Brock Howard, man, I'm getting old. Nah, brother, you a trooper like a mug, bro. You a super trooper, bro. No joke, you a super trooper, John Boy. And super valuable, brother. And super valuable to the channel. Thank you, man. Camille Oz said, RIP to Coach Mike Lynch. Devastating loss. Hold on one second. Oh, man. Hey, but the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Yeah, RIP, man. RIP. We'll give him a gong, man. We'll give him the gong. Hold on, man. Rest in peace to Mississippi State's coach, Mike Lynch. What happened to him? RIP Mike Lynch. Leash. Yes, sir. Kamal Oz. Thank you, brother. What's up, Fanon? And blessings to the chat. Had to take a day off. Someone tried to break into my crib the other day. Thank God I didn't have to get them. Salute John Boy, Lone Star, Steph, Mike C, Duber. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Definitely glad that you didn't have to do anything like that, man. And I'm happy that you're safe too, man. Much love, brother. Stay safe, bro. Mike Leach was a national treasure. Very few have ever done more with less and been so poetic about it. That's what's up. I'm not a big college football fan, man, but yeah, and I've definitely heard his name, man. Rest in peace, man. And condolences go out to his family for sure. He said, "Look, Bud, forgot to buy one, get one free. Big Mac at McDonald's." Man, the fat jokes, bro. The fat jokes. Ronnie Lewis said, almost 500 watching, only 100 likes. Says, I'm telling you, 400 don't like it. Hey, y'all, can y'all get them likes up, man? We do got 180 likes, man. Come on, get the likes up, man. Thank you, Ronnie Lewis. Thank you, brother. And Barbara D, my sister in the building, says, salute to Martin and to the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dr. ST123 Addison said Bill K. Prime could have bought a house in Beverly Hills. Yeah, he could have. And Jet back there, John Boy again, said Barbara, C. Dewberry, Eric Horn, Patrick Bell, Camille Oz, and Deborah B. You know who that is. What's going on, Gregory X? Always good to see you, brother. Shout out to my man Gregory. I got to put my man Gregory X up there. What's going on, Gregory X? How you feeling, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, man. So we're saying they gave away 10,000 tickets for the fight. I didn't say that. Why did I say they gave away 10,000 tickets for the fight? I have no clue about that. I'm assuming they sold every one of them. Bud heard Spence was in a car accident and said he would fight him. Then found out he wasn't serious and retracted. So we'll see what happens. That's foul. It's foul, man. Fanon, you think Devin is trying to duck Loma? I think so. Look, man, no, I don't think he's trying to duck him. I think that, man, I just think he's spoiled. I just think he's a little spoiled, man. The tweet that he put out was like, come on, man. What's the difference between now and May? March, you can make it in March, but you can't make it in May? That doesn't make sense. Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know if he's trying to duck him, though. I don't think he can. I have a suspicion he can't. But no, I don't. I think he wants to fight. I'll take him at his word. Drip. Deion Sanders, I'm going to give Slick Skip a gong every time. Hey, Slick Skip, every time I see that name, I'm going to give you a gong for Drip. Drip. He said he might be running a cycle. I don't know, man. He's saying he's trying to run. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Look, dude, you got to fight when you got to fight, bro. What's going to say? Hey, my man John Bowie said OG Chillville in the building. You know that. That's my note right there, Chillville. I think Chillville's a young man, though. I think he's a young man. Pretty sure he's a young man. Stanley Sims, what's going on, bro? I just want to gloat today. What's happening with you, Stanley Sims? I just want to gloat. Yeah, dude, that's a little bit like, come on, man. Like I'm telling you, man, it's too much. It's too much of somebody's out to get me stuff. You know what I mean? I'm 48, Noob. Yeah, you a young man. No, we the same age. That's what's up, Chillville. I didn't know that. Well, you know, I knew you're a little younger than me. You know, you're a little shorty. You was a little shorty. That's when I was a kid. When we was kids, you was a little shorty. But, you know, 8th grade when I was graduating from high school. But that's all right. Yeah, write it down this time. We about the same age, man. That's how that rolls, man. But if Bud didn't make 10 million, so everybody was BS coming from his side. Yeah. Yes. It's been BS, D-Lane. It's been BS. It was BS. Dude, it's a bunch of BS. The man didn't want that fight. And then they said, well, the reason that he did it was all this money. And I told you, where are you at, Starborn 007? Show up. Where are you? Devin Haney. Where you at? Come on, Starborn. Come on, Starborn. 2 mil. Now, 2 million is a lot of money. 2 million is a lot of money. I just, for the sake of money, I cannot be saying $2 million ain't a lot of money. $2 million is a lot of money. It is. And when it's all said and done, he's going to walk away with something around $900,000 in his pocket. After he pays Bomac and he pays his trainers, after he pays his U.S. taxes, his federal taxes, and his state taxes, when all that stuff is done, that man is going to walk away with around $900,000. If he would have fought Errol Spence Jr., he would have made a lot more. He would have walked away with millions and millions and millions and millions. He put his city on. What do you mean? He didn't put no city on. Still Omaha, Nebraska. John Boy said, Bud's still trying to figure out if he's going to take a free Big Mac and free fries from McDonald's for payment for his fight. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat. Hey, dog. Look, man. Do the math on the Errol Spence. So he didn't get the 10. No, Barbara. His guaranteed purse was $2 million. According to the information that we have, Barbara, it was not 10, it was 2. And he got 70% of the pay-per-view. And they did 15,000 pay-per-views. 15,000 pay-per-views is 6, I do believe. Hold on. I'm going to do it. What is, I'm telling you, I'm terrible at math. 14, let's do 15,000. Let's just do 20. Let's go to 20. 20,000. I'm just going to give him some extra money because I don't want to give a super low number. Times 40. That's 800,000. That's 800,000, of which he gets $500,000. So him in that fight, if he did a round, he made around $2.5 million for that fight. I don't think Bud Crawford ever said 10 million. He just let people think 10 million, never interrupted it. I never heard Bud himself say $10 million. Now, somebody else may have heard him say that. I only heard him say that he got his money up front. This would make sense, that he got $2 million up front. This makes sense. That's a reasonable investment. That is a reasonable investment. That if somebody said that's how much they paid for the fight, that would say, okay, these guys are serious businessmen. They got Bud for $2 million. They got him an easy fight for $2 million. Terence sees, yeah, like this channel has turned into all out hate for Bud. Dude, facts are not hate, man. I'm sorry, Mr. Torrent Seals. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that you interpret the truth as hate. I certainly hope you don't take this attitude around in the rest of your life. If you go to the doctor's office and they say, hold on, man. Hey, Mr. Seals, you got high blood pressure. You got to back up off the salt, lose some weight, and take this medicine. And you turn around and say, why are you hating on me? I'm not hating on you. I'm telling you, we just put some stuff on your arm. You have high blood pressure. We took the blood pressure. We took it on your ankles. We took it on your ankles, and we took it on your arm, and we did it on hand. And we did it on hand with a hand when we didn't even use the machine. I listened to it myself. Would you like me to do it again? And you turn around and say, why are you hating on me? No, you're hating on you. It's not all out hate for Terence Crawford. It's not hate for Terence Crawford at all. I'm telling you the truth, bro. 8 figures. What do you mean 8 figures? 8. You keep putting. Hey, I'm going to get you out of here, James Cotter. Oh, he told Bud. Thank you. Sorry, I had to back up. He told Custer that Bud said $5 million before the fight, $5 million after the fight. The reports say 2. The reports say 2. 2. Hey, man, maybe Bud's telling the truth, and the people that usually report the numbers are lying. The reports say 2. 2. That's what the reports say. Verified purse, $2 million. Now, there is the same. Now, just like the PBC says, some people in the PBC say, yeah, I got $10 million for this fight, but the purse was $1 million. That's not what they said. What they said was they were getting a $10 million purse. Your guarantee is your purse. That's your purse. Your guarantee is your purse. Hey, Corey Cassell said it's hard. It's hard on Bud fans, but we're talking pound for pound, and he got a certain amount of time to capitalize on that. He's not in the right place to be ducking right now. Clock's ticking. Corey Cassell, much love in that super chat, bro. I'm not hating, bro, but you can't just sit there and lie to me. You're going to lie and you're going to call me a hater because I'm telling you literally what it says on reports that are coming out, that these are verified numbers out of people that have no reason to lie about it. People have no reason to lie about it. And I'm not saying that, I'm not taking that there were reports of $1 million, but everybody's been saying those numbers weren't true. Pretty much. Like, yeah, people keep saying it's 10. I heard 7. But God dog, man. John Boy in the building said $2 million, and he didn't have to buy a new eye socket, new rib, new nose, and he wouldn't have to explain that whooping Errol put on him. Now, yeah, that's true. Rick Tim said, Fanon, I agree you're telling the truth about Bud, but it's the same truth we've already heard. How many times can he be lied? How many times can he lie, be said, he ducked? Okay, we get it. Bud, do better. This is a new lie, Timothy. Rick Timms. I'm sorry, I'm going to call you Timothy. Rick Timms. This is new numbers. I'm sorry, brother. I'm going to tell you that I did not believe that number. When they said it, it didn't make sense. Everybody around was like, what? He's getting $10 million from BLK Prime. That doesn't even make sense. Okay? I'm happy that it's not true, so we can stop saying it was money laundering. Man, that's shoot. He said that's crazy. $2 million plus a bad pay-per-view. Dude, that's a lot of money for David Avenation. He said, Big Key said, what's the excuse going to be now for Bud? Went from a guaranteed $25 million hedge fund money to $10 million to find it out maybe 3 altogether. How much BS is going to be allowed until they start calling them out for ducking? They're not going to, bro. I'm waiting on Zenith 360. Because that's what they've been hanging their hats on. $10 million up front is what he said. Look, man, if he said $10 million up, what's going on so deep? How you doing, brother? I didn't get a chance to comment on the music last night, but I was listening for a little while. My daughter got home from college, man, so I didn't have a chance to shout y'all out. Jeffrey Brooks in the building said, it all depends on how much PBC was offering Bud. Jeffrey Brooks, here you go. But hey, come on, Jeff. You got to stop. Now's the time, Jeff. It all depends on how much money the PBC was offering Bud to decide whether BLK Prime was worth it. If he ducked for less money or more, then hell yeah. Let me tell you, this is what the word was on what he was offered. Okay? This is the word on the negotiation. And this is more reliable than $10 million from BLK Prime for David Avenation. Bud asked for $22 million guaranteed to fight Errol Spence. 22. 10 times as much as he got for David Avenishin. They said he was offered $5 million. Over twice as much as he wound up getting for David Avenishin, which guess what? Makes sense. Monetarily, it makes sense. Okay? If somebody said, I'm selling a hot dog and a guy just bought this hot dog for $300, you have to wonder, why in the world would you buy a hot dog for $300? But if somebody said, I bought a hot dog, I sold him the hot dog for $10, you might be like, whoa, is he really hungry? But okay, yeah, $10 for a hot dog. Must be a really, really good hot dog, all beef. You know what I'm saying? All beef with onions and the whole, man, you must be in the airport. You know what I mean? Something like that at a concert. But hey, $10 for a hot dog. $300 for a hot dog, I don't believe it. But regardless, $2 million, a $5 million guarantee for Errol Spence fight. That makes sense. Bud says no, $22 million. Now, you recall, Steven Espinoza said that the problem was money originally. And he said people want to get Floyd Mayweather money, but this is not a Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao type fight. So we got to get the money down. So my understanding was that the Showtime and PBC went up from 5 to 8.5. Bud went from 22 to 15. Then after that, when he went to 15 off the 18, Showtime said, okay, 10. And then Bud said no. And then that's how they got to no guarantee. That's what I was told by people that I believe have inside information. I know they do, because it's a camp from a major fighter that was supposed to be on that undercard. YSM Sports Media. So I have a reason to believe that YSM Sports Media is not going to pull that out of their backside, right? So that's what they said. So Bud walked away from $2 million for Errol, plus 35% of the pay-per-view, of the net. But still, net is still after what Showtime takes out, regardless. So let's just say that he walked away from 10 million and 35% of the net on a pay-per-view that does 400,000. So if you do 400,000 pay-per-views, which is gonna happen for that fight, no less than that, times 80, because they're gonna charge no less than that, equals 32 million times 0.9, because you gotta take 10% out of it for your cost. And then he gets 35% of that, so times 0.35. That's $10 million. He walked this $20 million. That comes to around $20 million. So he walked around he gave up about $18 million, $17 million. He made $17 million less fighting David Avenishin than he did fighting Errol Spence Jr. And guess what that does? It makes sense. And let me repeat this. It makes sense. That is logical. That is something if you told somebody like that was a financial person that looked at the numbers and you said that, you would say, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Screw if we know that they're lies or not. That makes sense. That is realistic. What you guys are saying about this $10 million guaranteed off of BLK Prime makes no sense. Somebody in that equation has to be stupid or crooked. In order to make that sense, in order to make that make sense, you have to say, okay, somebody is either stone cold stupid, which makes you wonder, how did they get that much money if they're that stone cold stupid? How did you even get that much money? How did you get that far in life if you're that stone cold stupid? As to pay somebody $10 million to fight on a network that for a fight that nobody asked for. The guy himself never did big pay-per-view numbers ever, but you're going to give him that type of money just to have him on your network one time? That makes no sense. This makes sense. That Bud stood to make 20, but he said no, and he went off and he made 2.5. He got 2.5 up front guaranteed. That makes a $2 million up front. Before he walks in the ring, he gets $2 million for a fight in Omaha, Nebraska against David Avenetian. That is logical. That makes sense. That is a proposition where you can say, okay, the person that did that invested some money in it. Boom. David Avenetian made 4. Do you know how much money people said David Avenetian was making? You literally had people running around saying David Avenetian was making $6 million. Over $1 million. He was making $1 million. He was making several $1 million. David Avenetian. That makes no sense. Just understand, just look at it from, screw all the stuff about who's telling the truth and what Bud said and what Bud didn't say. And use your common sense. Is anybody buying a hot dog for $300? No, they're not. You may get them to, if they really want that hot dog, you may get them to pay $15. But when you get up to $50 on that hot dog, bro, come on. When you get to $100 on that hot dog, $300 on that hot dog, now you're just saying, nah, brother, you telling me you got that $300 sitting there because you sold a hot dog? No, bro. What did the hot dog have in it? What was in the bag? What was underneath that sucker in a bag? And is it legal to sell? Man, get out of here, man. All of these numbers actually make sense. This other stuff that you're saying doesn't make any sense. Hey, said Bobo said this came from a trolling kid in India that says Spence Ugas was 50-50. Rolly versus Puello and Stannis versus Ortiz were made officially yesterday. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, no, they were ordered officially yesterday. Ordered. Not made. Stannis Ortiz was not made. Golden Boy won the purse bid. And also, I got bad news, man. The IBF's interim title will take Jaron Ennis out of the rankings for everybody else. Man, you should turn down that interim title, bro. You should be like, nah, I don't want to fight for the interim title. I would rather just go ahead and fight, just fight the guy without that interim title so you don't lose that ranking in the WBO. Man, I can't stand it. John Boy in the building said, DH, my freezing cold, bro. Yes, sir, brother. Much love in that super chat, brother. Yeah, like BLK Prime, $2 million is a good investment. That makes sense. My man Wesley Copeland in the building said, Bud fought a sparring partner that was paid in an attempt to mimic Errol. If he would have just came out and said that wouldn't be a problem. Much love in that super chat, bro. He was a terrible mimic of Errol, though. Much love in that super chat. That was a terrible mimic of Errol, I'll tell you that. Barbara D said, I'm glad that you are breaking down for us, Fanon. That is logical and makes sense. Yes, that makes sense, Barbara. That actually makes sense. It makes it seem like that is a realistic thing that could take place. Not the reason Bud didn't take the fight was because BLK Prime gave him a $10 million in cash $10 million up front before the fight happened. Gave him all control over all the spending, all of that. It just doesn't make any sense that somebody would pay that. So now where you have legitimate journalists coming out and saying, and I mean journalists, I'm not talking about YouTube channels, because I've been telling you, vast majority of YouTube channels are not journalists. They are not journalists. They are not journalists. They may engage in journalism on occasion, but they are not journalists. These guys that are working for some of these guys are cats are a type of guys that are not going to put out anything if they do not have it verified. And the person that said $2 million up front had $2 million purse, had it up front. And that is a purse that makes sense. You're trying to tell me that they're going to pay you more money, that they're going to pay Terence Crawford for a fight in Omaha, Nebraska against David Avanesyan more money than more money than Gervonta Davis is getting? More, they're going to offer more money than DAZN would offer Gervonta Davis? They're going to watch. They say they're trying to get you to believe that Terence Crawford was paid up front as much money as DAZN was willing to pay Gervonta Davis to fight Ryan Garcia. And you believe them. That doesn't even make sense. Again, the $300 hot dog. I don't believe you if you tell me you sold somebody for $300. Oh, man, I got way more money for my hot dog. Man, they buying mine $300 a pop. And then what do they come behind it with? Support me because I'm your guy. Because I'm your guy. Man, come on, bro. They said now when Bud comes up to the table with the PBC, they can offer him a Big Mac combo and a few Happy Meals for the fight with Errol Spence Jr. Do that is just, he killed it. That kills it. Monetarily speaking, bro, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices, bro. Jeffrey Brooks, but why not get both fights if possible? That makes sense. Now he got what BLK Prime paid him, and now it's time to accept what PBC talking about. Let me tell you something, man. That's not the topic. If you said that, okay. If you told them that, okay. But here's the problem. Because Terence Errol apparently still wants to fight. Bud don't want the fight. Bud doesn't want the fight. Bud is still saying, well, I'm ready to make the big fights. Hopefully we can get back to the table and we can do. Bud don't want the fight. Jeffrey Brooks, Bud doesn't want the fight. They don't want the fight. I'm talking about the explanation. Rashid Jones said, what is this? What's not true? Said what's not true? What's not true? I don't even know what that is. What's not true? Anyway, I'm just going off the reports that are out. And something that actually makes sense. Chillville in the building. Oh, my bad. Chillville in the building. Much love in that super chat, bro. Chicken Talk stated only that Nebraska State Athletic Commission has the numbers. Have they dropped the numbers yet? Yeah, I mean, and Nevada State Athletic Commission will definitely have the numbers. I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what was verified. What they said was verified. And usually that's verified before the fight, bro. Just to let you know. Those are usually verified before the fight. Not after the fight. Before the fight. But if they come out with $10 million purse, all is corrected. If they come out with that, they will have the numbers though. The Nebraska State Athletic Commission. However, those numbers come out before the fight, man. They come out before the fight. They don't come out after the fight. People have access. Most journalists have that before the fight, not just after the fight. Anyway, John Boy said, Bud, Skird. I don't know, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Anyway, man, like I said, that makes sense. But we can move on, bro. Oh, it did 15K. I don't know about that. I don't know. Spreading propaganda, dude. This is all. What do you mean? Who's spreading propaganda? Hold on, man. Hold on. Watch this. Terrell Howard, who's spreading propaganda? Who's spreading propaganda? I would love to hear this. Be very careful with your answer, bro. Mo Cash, why would he have verified proof of funds? I'm sure they do. They showed you the verified proof of funds? Have you seen these? Fanon, you missed me, OG. My bad. Oddly gifted Bully Kindles. Good morning, Fanon. You done missed a good boxing talk last night. BFTB joined the Roz podcast and stood on the square about Tank and Haney. I'm sure he did. But that fight ain't never going to happen, bro. That fight is never going to happen, bro. Did you see the receipts? You saw the receipts? Look, man, okay. Okay. What? Okay. Anyway, yeah, okay. When you see the $10 million, show me that, bro. Show me. Terrell Howard said about what he made. Dude, I'm spreading propaganda. Dude, I got this shit off the internet. I got this out of a news report. Why would they? But you're going to take it off of a YouTube channel. The man made $10 million guaranteed up front. And that's not propaganda? Are you serious? You can say somebody that is literally paid for the fight. Literally paid for the fight. Literally has financial interest in the fight. Tells you something. And that's not propaganda. But if a report comes out by journalists that have nothing to do with it, that is propaganda. Like I said, bro, you guys believe whatever you want to believe, bro. You believe whatever you want to believe, bro. You believe whatever you want to believe, man. You believe whatever you want to believe. Okay. Fanon, I can post an article that's similar to what you reported, but lower numbers. Yeah. They came out like a week before. Look, man, whatever, brother. Let me tell you something, man. Whatever. I don't want to bring up other YouTube channels' names, bro. Whatever. Okay? Let me say this. Whatever. Believe it then. Believe it. You guys go ahead and believe that, bro. No, Bud's not. No, TJ Boxing Sports. No, he's not. See, this is what it is. No, Bud Crawford is not a duck, TJ Sports and Boxing. He got $10 million. He's just a genius. He got somebody to pay him $10 million for a fight that generated around $1 million in revenue. He got paid. He got $10 million off of $1 million in revenue. He got paid more for David Avenishan on BLK Prime and 15,000 pay-per-views than he did for Sean Porter on ESPN and 135,000 pay-per-views. Yeah, he did. He made more money against David Avenishan selling 14,000 tickets at $50 a pop, at $100 a pop at most, but about $50 a pop in Omaha, Nebraska. With 15,000 pay-per-view sales, he made more than he would have made against Errol Spence Jr., and he got it all up front. Yeah, man. Bud is the ultimate negotiator. You believe that? I'm sorry, man. Let me tell you, man. I don't know, man, what's wrong with me having a problem with that. I'm sorry, man. I have to look deep in my soul and ask myself why I have a hard time believing that. Am I being sarcastic? You tell me if I'm being sarcastic. I'm going to ask you a very serious question, and you give me an honest answer yourself. If a fight generates 15,000 pay-per-views at 15,000 pay-per-views at $40 a pop, and you think that's how much it's going to earn, that is $600,000. You're having a fight in Omaha, Nebraska. You know you're going to sell out a stadium at $100 a pop, $50 a pop. That's $1 million. So you know you're going to make about $1.6 million in revenue from the fight. You're going to pay somebody $10 million for that? Can you tell me anybody else in boxing that has been paid that? Anybody else? Can you tell me any other scenario where that's happened? That's what you want me to believe. You want me to believe that. Really? You want me to believe that? I'm sorry if I have a problem believing that. Because it tells me that they decided that they were going to lose $8 million on one guy. No, come on, man. Don't troll me, Derek. Don't do me. No. Derek Chisora never. Derek Chisora got that win. When did Derek Chisora get $10 million for a fight? When? Derek Chisora's a draw in the UK. When did you thought Derek Chisora got $10 million to fight whom? Man, stop, dog. Do not tell me do not tell me that there's something wrong with me for doubting that. That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. So if something comes out and says these are the reported purses, $400,000 for David Avenation, $1 million, $2 million for Terence Crawford. The anticipated revenue for Terence Crawford is $6 million after pay-per-view, $1.2 million for David Avenation. And I look at other fights that are similar, and those numbers are very similar. Man, what do you want me to do? And I mean, I'm asking you this very, very honestly, not sarcastically, honestly. Do you really believe that? Do you think I should believe that? Gervonta Davis's guaranteed purse is $1 million. Errol Spence Jr.'s guaranteed purse for your Danis Ugas was like $1.5 million. Terence Crawford got like 4.5 or 6 or something like that for guaranteed against Sean Porter. And guess what? Bob Arum said he never wanted to do business with him again. No, he didn't say that, but he said, look, I'm only going to do a fight-by-fight basis because, dude, I'm losing so much money on this guy. But out of the blue, you're going to give somebody that wants to lose even more? He's going to come off of that and get $4 million more from somebody that doesn't even have a, come on. Dude, this doesn't do boxing any good. Man, it makes some of you it just sounds stupid. I mean, I'm honest, it just sounds stupid. I'm not telling you that Bud is a bad guy. I'm not saying that anybody that says it is a bad guy. But come on, man, you guys are telling me, I'm serious, man. You guys are seriously telling me that BLK Prime is a black-owned business. That's not true. You come out and say that Paulie Malignaggi's not, don't pay attention to what the reports are. Paulie Malignaggi's not covering the fight. But guess what? I turn on, I pay it, and there's Paulie Malignaggi. Right? So you keep telling me things that are not true, but I got to keep believing things are true? You don't know that. Mo Cash, get out of my face, bro. You don't know that, brother. You do. Y'all know he got 10 million. I know he got, I mean, come on, man. Whatever. Sure he did. Okay. Okay. Did anybody else release numbers from this? Did anybody else release numbers from this so that I can correct myself? Where the Nevada State Athletic, where the Nebraska State Athletic Commission. I can't, the link, yeah, I saw the 1 million, bro. I saw that. That came out days before the fight. That came out days before the fight. But whatever. It's okay. Y'all are good, bro. Y'all just keep saying that, brother. You missed Batty Rich. My bad, brother. Let me slide up and get Batty Rich. John Boy, much love in that super chat. Brother, seriously, man, y'all. Mo Cash, get out of my life. You're whatever, Mo Cash. Go earn some Mo Cash, bro. Go earn some Mo Cash, bro. Go, whatever. I believe you. You're telling me the truth. I believe you. Okay, sure. Okay. Batty Rich says, salute OG. All I'm gonna say about Bud is liar, pants on fire. Look, man, whatever, man. He went from standing in the ocean calling out Errol to this passive, uninterested, man. Just come on, man. Y'all just be making, man. Come on, whatever, man. Whatever. Save face. Save face. Whatever. I got Batty Rich. Thank you, brother. Look, man, if the Nevada State, if the Nebraska State Athletic Commission comes out with 10 million, great. I hope so. I hope he did, bro. Yeah, people are slamming. Yeah, I know they are, bro. I don't know. Let me tell you something, bro. Whatever, man. You guys are seriously making me nauseous. You guys, because I don't like for people. Look, man, it just doesn't make sense. And those are the numbers that came out. You got to say, where are your sources? Dude, there's the sources. If what they said is true, that stuff doesn't make sense. But nobody wants to you don't want to jump out there and call a bunch of people liars, bro. But I'm going to tell you, man, that's how liars make a living. Because people don't want to call people liars. I don't know. Maybe that's what they were told. Maybe he got $10 million, but, it's not in his official purse. I know this, though. Jermell Charlo said he made $13 million. Y'all called him a liar real flat, real fast. because his purse said $1 million. He said he got 13. He said he made 13. Y'all called every time a PBC fighter has ever done this. You guys turn around and call him a liar as fast as you can, as quick as you can. Gervonta Davis said he made $13 million. He made more than Devin Haney. You guys said, oh, your purse is $1 million. You called him a liar as fast as you can. You took the same sources that I'm using for Bud, and you called Gervonta Davis a liar right away. And Gervonta Davis is doing 300,000 pay-per-views, and it's in his ringside seats are $2,000 a pop. I mean, God dog, how does that work? How does that work? And you just want to chalk it up to these guys are criminals? I'm actually kind of catch Bud a break, because the only way that works is if these guys are straight up criminals. And I try to refrain the entire time from saying BLK Prime. They're like, oh, BLK Prime is Daniel Kinahan. Why would you say that? Because that's the only way the $10 million makes sense. That if you got some international arms dealer dumping a bunch of money into it. That's the only way it makes sense. And you guys would rather grab onto that than say, hold on, man. These guys are legitimate businessmen that have a legitimate product that paid Bud a good money, very, very good money. That is a lot of money to get paid for David Evanation. Let's be real blunt. That's a lot of money. $2 million. If he got $2 million, a $2 million purse, and he got $2.5 million for that fight for David Evanation, that is right. That is about right for Bud Crawford, a guy that sells 135. He's not a pay-per-view fighter. He's not somebody that has gigantic amount of ticket sales. He's just not. He doesn't have any promotional fees coming out of it. That's a lot of money. That's a deal that makes sense. That's a win. You could be like, yeah, he took that fight because Bud was taking too long, because Errol was taking too long. That actually makes sense. But you guys want to hang your hat on something that honestly, bro, sounds like a gigantic exaggeration. But if it is the case that he got $10 million and tomorrow we find out, okay, the Nevada State Athletic Commission has released a $10 million purse for Terence Crawford off of $1.6 million in revenue, then you got to be like, okay, man, this does not seem like a legitimate business operation if you're willing to lose that much money on one fight. I'm trying to give people credit, man. I'm not trying to be like, I'm actually thinking. You guys are being fanboys. That crap makes no sense. Sleufanon, you always deal it fair. I rock with a lot of channels, but you more fair than most of the time. I get the talking ish. I mean, hey, bro, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, Sean Clark. I mean, you just get out of here with all that garbage, Moke. You hating. Man, y'all just leave people down. My God, man, I could imagine being on a slave. I can imagine being in Africa on a boat. And they'll be like, look, man, I'm not getting on that boat. Man, stop hating, man. Stop hating, man. Get on the boat, man. Go take the trip. You know, I know these people over there in America getting paid. How you know? Man, they sent me this money back. Look at this money I got. Look at this money I got. Man, get on that boat, man. Stop hating, man. You just hating. You don't want to go over there and do what they say because you a hater. Man, hating them all the way on, call them a hater all the way to the slave ship. Because y'all believe, how am I supposed to believe this? Like, I'm supposed to ignore that, but I'm supposed to believe they got $10 million up front. I got $5 million before the fight and before the fight. That don't even make sense. I got $5 million before the fight, and then I got $5 million before the fight. Whatever. Okay. Miss Mine too. Just saying, hit the like button. My bad, Jay Miller. Sorry, brother. I'm gonna go back and get it. I'm gonna go back and get them. Swift 718 said all these promoters got to do a better job of promoting to make money and bring boxing back. It's easier than ever with social media. Boxing has a talent pool, but the promoters are just lazy. You YouTubers are doing it right. Hey, look, man, I can't speak on it, bro. I can't speak on all of that, man. Because honestly, man, there's a lot of stuff that flies around that is just framing people for ducks. You still got the same people saying Errol ducked the fight. Crawford made $10 million and Mr. Buffett wire transferred it himself. I mean, Bernie had to go to the fight with Keyshawn because Bud didn't want to share his fries with his huge purse and that huge purse from that failed fight. I mean, whatever, bro. I mean, not to whatever to what you said. And I'm gonna get back to Jay Miller as soon as I get down to the end. Said we waiting for discussing recent topics. We hating for discussing recent topics in boxing. I mean, man, honestly, man, it's disappointing, man. I sit there, I listen to a lot of disappointing stuff, bro. Hey, good morning, OG. Out here preaching this morning. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Alex. Alexis Robinson, thank you for that support. I'm doing well. I can't complain. But I don't know, man. Maybe they're just lying, bro. Maybe they're just lying. Maybe multiple media reports about it are just lying. Kid the Great, if Bud made $10 million, I got a snowmobile to sell in H-Town. Much love in that super chat, Kid the Great. I mean, truth be told, you know, I hope it's 2 and not that 1. Each studio was trolling out. It's wild how Buffett and CEOs laying off employees, yet they got money to blow on a fighter who don't do pay-per-view. Man, he got $10 million just to throw. Anyway, Warren Buffett completely pulled out of the stock market, but he invested $10 million in Bud. Okay, now he's just joking. Oh, each studio was joking. Much love in that super chat, bro. Jeff Campbell said, Fanon, did you watch? Jeff Campbell said, Fanon, did you watch the Monster become undisputed? No, I did not watch the UK lose another championship belt. No, I did not see him become the number 1 pound for pound fighter for beating a UK domestic level fighter, bro. No, I didn't see it, man. I'll go check out the 10th round, bro, I guess. Fanon, your theory sounds correct. If you got $10 million, it was from an arms deal. I mean, dude, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. You either got somebody, you're either exaggerating the number in order to justify him not fighting Errol Spence Jr. under the guise that he got more money for this fight than he got for Errol. Chino Richardson, man, look, dude, yeah, you're out of here. And you know what's funny to me? You guys always come around, dudes like you always come around trying to encourage other people to leave the chat by announcing that you're leaving. Just leave. I don't miss you, bro. We got 700 people in here. Trust me. 150 of y'all I don't miss. You can leave now. Like, I don't care. Hey, y'all, hit that like button. No, we got 400 people we got 700 people in the building. Make sure I hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the hate about this? What is the hate about it? You're trying to convince me that the man got $10 million off of $1.6 million in revenue. Dog, I've worked for businesses before, brother. Trust me. With people that love me. And they are absolutely going to look at the numbers and be like, look, man, this don't make sense. Now, if you're going to try to invest, you got Anthony Joshua, and you're going to be like, okay, we got Anthony Joshua. We can get Canelo Alvarez. Let's invest $1 billion over 10 years. But even that was an exaggeration with DAZN because they didn't invest $1 billion. They had something like $200 million a year. And they didn't wind up spending $1 billion. They wound up cutting their budget after a while. So it was like even that was an exaggeration. What about Wilder and Helenius? What about Wilder and Helenius? What about it? Hold on. What's his purse? Deontay Wilder's purse. Deontay Wilder had a $7 million purse for Tyson Fury 2. Deontay Wilder had a $7 million purse for Tyson Fury 2. So I'm glad that you asked me that about Deontay Wilder. About when I don't know what Robert Helenius' purse was, but I suspect it was not $7 million that he got for Tyson Fury 2. They did pay-per-views and a gate, which would allow him to walk away with that much money because he sold a lot of pay-per-views. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury sold around 800,000 pay-per-view buys. Deontay Wilder actually sells pay-per-view. But what was his purse against Robert Helenius? Robert Helenius' purse was $1 million. I don't know what they made. I can't find a report for it. But I'm going to guarantee you this. It's going to be a lot more than Terence Crawford. It's going to be a lot more than Terence Crawford. Because Deontay Wilder's not gotten a $10 million guarantee for a fight. And he is 4 times as big as Terence Crawford is, man. He's 4 times bigger than Terence Crawford is. He's a bigger name. His fights do better than Gervonta Davis's and Errol Spence's. Why are you pocket watching? Dude, it's the conversation, you dumbass. Why am I pocket watching? Dude, because they keep talking about it. I'm not pocket watching. I got told how much. Anyway, whatever, bro. See you later, Mr. Pocket Watcher. Mr. Why you pocket watching? Why you watching me? Why you pocket watching? Beat it. Anyway, the fact is Bud has gone to these strange platforms to get paid. Should tell you a lot about his willingness to close deals with most of the top fighters today. They said Wilder made $20 million according to a few reports. Yeah, but I don't know what his purse is. They said he should walk away with $20 million. That's going to be pay-per-view. That's going to be the pay-per-view, the gate, and his bonus concessions and all of that stuff. I don't know how much he made because the purse isn't there. The purse for Robert Helenius was $1 million though. I would suspect his purse was somewhere around $2-3 million, and the rest of it he's going to make off the pay-per-view, the same model that Errol Spence Jr. uses, the same model that Gervonta Davis uses it. Let me slide back up. Sorry about that. But I don't know. Maybe BLK Prime's going to pay Bud a bigger guarantee. John Boy said, Cal, cool it in the building. Much love in that super chat, bro. I mean, it's just, I don't even know why you're comparing the two, though. Jeff Campbell in the building said, Fanon, the Monster had an easy fight for Undisputed, not Devin. Really? I could have sworn Devin had an easy fight. I didn't see Bud. I didn't see Paul Butler. Was that his name, Paul Butler? I can't say. And my man John Boy said, I'm listening while working. My apologies, E. Snooty. No worries, bro. Yeah, them snow. John Boy, it says, my apologies to E. Snooty. I didn't know who that came from. My apologies. Yeah, he's being tongue-in-cheek with that. And Jeff Campbell says, Fanon, did you watch the Monster? Okay, I got that. I wanted to get to back to that other one, man, that I missed. If Bud made $10 million, I got a snow cone. I think I'm up to date. Yeah, but whatever, man. You know, it's really not. This is not fun to talk about, man. I ain't gonna lie. What's the numbers? Look, dude, I don't know what the people are reporting 15,000 pay-per-views. At $40,000, at $40 a pop, that's $600,000. That's $600,000. So $600,000. Maury gang, stop worrying about. I'm sorry, brother. You're gonna get out of here. You must be you're a Bud fan or something. Go away. I'm not worried about it. Bud fans bring it up and used it as a reason to say this is why the Errol Spence Jr. didn't happen. You Bud fans are really, really quick to talk about money until it doesn't go your way. At which point in time, why are you talking about money? Talking about money because you talked about money. I don't care. If we don't talk about the money, he flat out ducked. Bud brought his pockets to the public. Blame him. Exactly. You jump to the why you pocket watching. I'm not pocket watching. I'm sitting here and you telling me how much money the man made. You're telling me. Then reports come out like happens all the time, and they wind up being significantly different than what the public relations tell you in order to sell the fight. They sold the fight on how much money Bud was making for the fight. Oh, if he's making that $10 million, you know. And if he gets $10 million total for the fight, I'll be, yeah, okay. How about that? How about you just say he's going to make $10 million in total? Batty Rich in the building. Much love. He said, I went hunting for the big fish in the ocean, straight to the petting farm. Found nation amongst the sheep. People hate truth when it's not convenient. Oh, man. Not convenient at all, bro. Not convenient at all, man. I don't know what he has to say, dude. I honestly, man, I'm disgusted. Honestly, I'm disgusted. I agree with Swift. It's the oldest promoters not getting it right with the new media promotion economy, but now the fighters are going to have to do it themselves. And real talk, yeah. And if you do it, just be ready. The money aside, you guys said a lot of stuff that wound up, a lot of one-sided stuff, justifying Terence Crawford not taking the Errol Spence Jr. fight. And now you don't want to talk about it. Now you're saying anyway, man. John Boy said, I don't know. Oh my God, man, I want to read. I know you don't give out wrenches because of support, but Batty Rich, the biggest supporter possible. Bro, Batty Rich, you just got to tell me to get a man a wrench. I don't do it just for that. But Batty Rich, I would have sworn Batty Rich already had one. Batty Rich moderated in the building. I just do it as a double check, bro. I'll do it every once in a while. Batty Rich is the man, bro. Sean Clark said Monster did the Ali shuffle, put his hands behind his back like Roy, poking his head out. Butler had him looking Ali, and Roy literally had him looking like Ali, and Roy literally, no lie. I mean, come on, it's Paul Butler. What y'all expect? But I'm glad that he won the fight. Good job for Monster anyway. No joke. Good job, man. Good job. Now move up there. Now that you undisputed at 118, is he at 118? Come on up there to 122. You know? Congratulations to him, man. I'm happy for him. Serious thoughts. So congrats to Uwe for becoming the first Asian four-belt unified champion. Yeah, I don't really big into that four-belt unification stuff, unified champion, but I am happy for him and winning that fight. Good job for him, man. The UK got one less champion. Y'all now down to 3. You got 3 champions with your limp bumping. 3. So I am happy about that because those UK fans talk way too much smack, and I got to keep reminding them, consistently reminding them. Look, bro, you got 3 champions. Tyson Fury, Josh Taylor, and Sonny Edwards. That's it. And Josh Taylor is Scottish. So really, you got 2 in Britain. You got 2. 2. Sonny Edwards and Tyson Fury. 2 championships in the entirety of the UK. Oh, 3, because you got Lawrence Okolie. You got 3. Lawrence Okolie. Let's not forget Lawrence Okolie. And John Boyd said, thank you, Batty Rich, for your constant support. Shout out to you. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, good job to Monster. Anyway, no joke. Debo said, Demo 007 said 18,000 Regis Prograis in Omaha venue. It was high for UK fans to purchase it. Bud ain't get 10 million. No other country bought it for 40. Not even Anthony Joshua was more than $29.99. Yeah, man. It was in the middle, and it was in the morning too in the UK. So nah, bro. Lee Wood had a secondary championship. Lee Wood had a secondary championship. I think Lee Wood is the WBA regular champion. He's not the WBA. He wasn't the WBA super champion. He was a WBA regular champion. So he still has to fight for the vacant WBA super. So we'll see though. But let me check. Because I'm pretty sure that Lee Wood was the super champ, was the regular champion. Hold on. Unless they just put him there. Nah, yeah, he's the world champion. He's not the super champion. It's weird. They got Gervonta Davis says, okay, yeah. Yeah, he's the regular champion. He's not the super champion. He's the regular champion. I don't think they elevated him. I don't think they elevated him. I think he has to fight it. I don't know if it was. I don't know if they elevated him or not. Hold on. Nah, they didn't. They didn't change it on their website, so they didn't elevate. They haven't elevated him yet that I know of. And when they drop the belt, the elevation to the super belt's not automatic. So now, as of this minute, not Leigh Wood. John Boy in the building. Much love in that super chat, bro. I don't think he got elevated. I think he just dropped the boat. Ellie just report. I don't think that he got. I know that happened, but I didn't know if they elevated him or not. But maybe if they did, they did. But it's when they are on the website, then I'll say it. But I thought what they did, Wood just got elevated. Yeah, if he got elevated, then they didn't put it on the website. So, all right, so cool. He got 4. Then he got 4, but they just lost one. You just lost one. I was told they announced Bud got $10 million during the broadcast. Is that true? If so, did the fans boo on the tournament? since they claim they hate talking about money. Oh yeah, they did say that in the telecast. They said it in the telecast, but saying it in the telecast don't mean maybe he did get $10 million for something else. So Nebraska Commission said he only got $2.5 million. Look, dude, it was reported that he got a $2 million purse and could make as much as $6 million. But anyway, I'm off the topic, man. Timothy Chip said, "Oh, let's get it. I'm up early to finally be able to enjoy the conversation. For now, you the man, though." Thank you, Timmy Chips Jr. Thank you for that support, bro. Tell Tank pay your trainers. What's that? Why would I tell Tank to pay trainers? Hey, man, hold on one second, man. I got a Cash App. Thank you, brother. Oliver said, "Hey, Mr. Oliver, thank you, man. Mr. Oliver 911. Much love in that Cash App, brother. With that big 10 in the Cash App, brother. Thank you." Said, "Salute for now. I love the channel." Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate your support a lot, man. Anyway, so let's switch to the subject that I don't like, which is the Top Rank is setting up Devin by wanting him to fight in May and not March. What a difference. Why isn't Dev too happy about fighting Lomachenko? UAC, dude, come on, man. Jessica's built. Do they see what? What? He got one trainer. It's not, man, come on, man. Ain't anybody trying to hear that, man. Dog, ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. They said he got $10 million for this fight. Hey, man, if I got $10 million for the fight, yeah, this is a great fight if you get $10 million for the fight. Dude, they're selling that, man. I'm telling you, they were selling the idea of how much money he got paid as a reason to want to watch the fight. People have been doing that for a long time. They sell the idea of how much money somebody's making so that they can say, wow, this is, oh man, it must be a great fight because he's getting paid so much money. Maybe he did get $10 million, not in his purse. Maybe he got it in the person. The media's lying. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, it makes $2 million makes a lot more sense than 10. It makes and here's the thing. If he was getting 10, they would say 20. All right, let's be real about this. I mean, look, why do I pay your trainers? Did any of those guys look upset? First of all, the trainer is Calvin Ford. Bro, Calvin Ford don't look broke. He don't look broke to me. What is he supposed to do? He's supposed to hand out money to everybody in the gym. You know what they sound like? Know what they sound like to me? They sound like dudes that are in that gym, in that community, working in that gym, that are perfectly happy with what's going on. But Calvin Ford don't look broke to me. Just be dead honest with you. He don't look. I'm looking at his glasses. I look at what that dude is wearing. I look at what's around him. I look at his gym. Don't seem like he's a boy. Apparently, he ain't got no. It makes you want to be here, though. Dude, my brother ain't got a car. And I guarantee he got more money than a whole lot of people do that got him. Like, what are you talking about? Like, because he ain't got a. First of all, I don't know if he got a car or not. Second of all, my brother, if anybody that knows my brother, know that he ain't broke at all. And he does not have a car. He doesn't have one. And doesn't believe in paying mortgage either. Like, you be surprised what people do with their money, especially when you live in a city with transportation. Anyway, Kareem Ebanks. Oh, Coach Calvin got a black Benz. I mean, I don't doubt it, but you know, it is what it is. He got a. Don't tell him. So stop. No. Hey, D-Matt, I gotta delete your comment, bro. I gotta put you on timeout. No offense. Don't put what that man's car looks like out on the internet. Please. Don't do that. I'm not saying that because of any other reason than don't do that. There's a lot of crazy people out there. Don't tell people what people are driving, bro. He said he was getting 10 million so it doesn't look like a duck move. I mean, if he was getting 10, he would have said 20. Can't say why say 20? If you getting 10, why say 10? You say 20. John Bowie in the building said, look at the unreal amount of kids they help out. Shout out to the Rise podcast. Exactly. Man, that man don't look broke at all to me. And I don't have to look at his car. I'm looking at him. That man is not wearing cheap clothes. That man is not doing, and on top of it, that dude got a big reputation in Baltimore. That guy's got a very, very big reputation in the city of Baltimore. His name was, from my understanding, dude's name was gold in Baltimore well before Tank. So the man has an excellent reputation in the city. And most times people that have really, really good reputations in their city are not broke. So, no, I don't buy that at all. But okay, whatever. David Williams, don't lie, bro. Don't do that to me, man. Don't troll me like that. Oh, selling tamper gloves on the black market, which was uncovered. That is Black Prime, BOK Prime. Okay, man, don't do that to me, man. That's a troll. Tank's trainers are paid well, and that's out of their mouth. It's out of their mouths. I mean, of course, bro. Of course they are. That man, Rod says, hey, dude, I've known who that dude was for a very long time, bro. John Boy said, Derek Choice wrench if possible. Yes, sir. Oh, he should have already had one. My bad. Definitely next time I see him, he got a wrench. The trainer not getting paid stuff came from Bill. That they wonder why I don't have respect for him. I mean, that whole camp muddies people's names, man. I mean, they muddy people's names, but it is what it is, man. Why do you keep explaining yourself to people who don't want to listen? You can't get no clearer than what you are doing as right of now. And since I've been watching your podcast, hey, thank you, EJ. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. It is what it is, man. Because, man, I care what people that don't. I'm a human being. I'm a human being. And I don't want to put foul stuff. I don't want to put wrong stuff out on people. Somebody jumped out here and said the Chicken Talk said that ain't true. And then somebody else comes and said, oh, no. Chicken Talk said that who will have the numbers? The Nevada State Athletic Commission will have the numbers. And that is very, very obvious that is what they will, that they will have that. You know what I mean? However, brother, when somebody says it's verified, they say they verified it. Dude, that's the same place that people get it, that people get it from. You know what I mean? Bill quick to speak down on other black men. He wouldn't dare do that to Loma people. I'm tired of them. Let's talk about why Top Rank is stalling Devin fight with Lomachenko. I don't know that they are stalling it. I don't know that they're stalling it. Why do you say they're stalling it? I'll wait for your answer. Why do you say they're stalling it? Maybe that's the date they have available in May. They got fight cards, bro. I saw that Devin said that. But but maybe they don't. What else is going on in March? Who's going to fight in February and March? Right? And maybe they want to go after Tank. Because Tank said they're going to fight. Isn't Tank fighting going to fight in January? And he said he's going to fight in April. Maybe they don't want to go the same time as that. Ramadan, we want to go before Ramadan? That's honestly, brother, that's not Top Rank's problem. What about Ramadan? When is Ramadan? First of all, when is Ramadan? Is Ramadan in May? Ramadan is March through April. It'll be hard to make weight. Dude, they make exceptions for Ramadan. I do believe. I believe they can make, isn't there exceptions for that? But hey, man, that's business is business, man. Bob says May, it will be May. Yeah. Man, Larry King said Devin Haney already in Ramadan. That's how he makes weight. Ramadan has exceptions whenever I come to your house or occupation. There you go. Ramadan has exceptions. Also, that's not Top Rank's problem. That's Devin Haney's problem. That's not Bob Arum's problem. That's not Lomachenko's problem. If Devin Haney ain't willing to doesn't want to make exceptions, they're not cutting no slack for Lomachenko to have to go to war. What's going on? William Old School Art in the building said, Fanon, they want no part of Tank. Mini Mike Tyson, Tank giving out sleep medication. Dude, they're not going to fight him, man. Rip Joe said there is exception. Yeah, they're not going to fight him, bro. If you can't make weight. Let me tell you something, bro. It's not even, how can I say this? That is Devin Haney's problem. That is not Lomachenko's problem. That is not Bob Arum's problem. That is his problem. He has to find a way to, there's all kind of Muslims out there in the world that got to work. That's not their problem. That's his problem. No joke. If you don't want to cut exceptions for Vasily Lomachenko going to war in the Ukraine, then why in the world would somebody cut you slack because you don't want to, because of Ramadan? That is Devin Haney's problem. That's not Lomachenko's problem. That is not Bob Arum's problem. Your religious requirements are your religious requirements. And guess what? That's why it's a sacrifice, because you have to make the sacrifice. If everybody has to bend around and change all kind of things for you, it's not a sacrifice. Is it? Got to make the sacrifice. If you can't make the fight, then drop the belts. Famously, Bilal Muhammad in the UFC, who is a Muslim in the past, competed during Ramadan. Dude, basketball players play during Ramadan, and they play, they practice, they do all that stuff during Ramadan. But anyway, like I said, I'm not Muslim. Do not want to claim myself to be any expert in that at all. And hey, I was definitely understanding. Let me tell you something, MH. Dude, who do you work for him? He's asking too much if there's no dates available. You're going to go the same time as who? You're going to go same time. You're going to go in January with Gervonta? Or are you going to go in February with Errol? What if Errol fights in March? What if Errol's fighting in March? The PBC got a lot of dates coming up in beginning in that month. What if they're fighting? What if Deontay Wilder's fighting in March? What about that? What about what venues? Right? Soccer players play during Ramadan. Yeah, man. It's like, dude, there's more to consider than just what Devin wants. And I don't know whether it is or is not, but dog, you guys go to, I'm telling you, man, it's always something. Always somebody's taking it. It's always somebody's getting taken advantage of every time. Slick Skip said, Bug got 10 million and I'm the Pope. Simeon A. What is supposed to be understandable? If Bob Arum, the promoter, says we're going to fight in May, that's the date we have available, May. And Lomachenko says, okay, I'm fine with May. And Bob Arum, who's the promoter, and ESPN is the network, they may say, for whatever reason, dude, March doesn't work for us. Why? I don't know. College freaking basketball? We don't want to go up against March Madness? I don't know. Don't they have big basketball games all during March? Am I wrong? Or do they have a lot of basketball games in March? Am I wrong? When is March Madness? First round is March 14th to the 15th. Second round is the 16th and the 17th. 18th and the 19th, 22nd and 23rd, 25th through the 26th. So half of the month of March, half of the month of March is gone because of March Madness. Final Four is April 1st through the 3rd. And this is on ESPN, the network that they fight on. Maybe he doesn't want to go against March Madness. Do you think he should go against March Madness? You think that they should put oh shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So let's go to March. So you got the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. Or excuse me, yeah. Those 4 dates. The 18th and the 25th, they've got events going on, the 18th and the 15th. So the 18th and the 15th are out. So you're talking about the 4th and the 11th. But even the 4th and the 11th, they got basketball games going on, bro. Playing basketball and fighting or two, whatever, bro. Haney didn't do Ramadan when he was fighting Kambosos in the first fight, to be honest. They did. What do you mean? He didn't do Ramadan when he was fighting the first fight against Kambosos. That wasn't up to him. That fight date wasn't up to him. I don't think. I think they already had that fight date laid out. Anyway, Zenith 360 said, I thought Haney was the boss and fights when and who he wants. Look, man, you can't make up dates, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Derek Choice. If I see Derek Choice, I'll get him for sure. Like, come on, man. Zenith 360 said, if 2 months is a big difference in making weight, that probably means you should have moved up a long time ago. I don't care when they fight just before the world ends. ESPN has some huge UFC events in March too. I believe the heavyweight title is being defended. So there you go. More than likely, if they don't want to do it in March, there's a reason. But I'm not just gonna jump to the conclusion that they're doing it just because they want to be mean to Devin. That to me sounds a little bit funny, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't like Devin and they just, want to do that because they just don't like Devin. Is that what you think it is? Somebody tell me what you think, why you think that is, so I can understand. I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal, though. Tell you the truth. But I do know March is very big for basketball. And I do know that the PBC said that they're going to have more fight cards in 2023 than they had in 2022. So we'll see. But let me know. What do you think, MH? Is that they just don't like him? Is that the rationale? That Devin is not their guy? So you think if Devin was their guy that they would do that? Hey, Alexis Robinson said, Bud's resume at 147 is C+ at best. All you Bud fans keep acting like he's fought the best at welterweight. What he's done in 135 and 140 no longer matters. Well, not at that weight class. Ortiz, Boots, Stanionis, and Thurman, all better than David Avenation. I could go along even further and further and further about with people that are better than that. Alexis Robinson, much love in that super chat, bro. Why you say they're not his guy? He signed them, right? John Bowie in the chat. It's much love in that super chat, Anthony Forbes. Thank you, brother. So you think that they're doing that? Okay, they're not their guy, but why do you think that? Why do you think that you think that they purposely chose May to make it harder on Devin? That seems a little self-absorbed, to be honest. You know what I mean? Not every so he's only signed for 3 fights. So you think that they're purposely you're not telling me anything but stuff that I already know. You're telling me that you believe that they're having this, that they want to push this fight to May to hurt Devin. Specifically, that if it wasn't Devin, they would make the fight in March. Is that what you're saying? And if that's what you're saying, how do you know that? You see what I mean? Like Devin just fought in what? October? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's a reasonable amount of time. May. Yes, that's what you're saying, T. See, I don't know that to be true. I don't know what's the difference between May and March. I don't know that to be true. Loma needs time, but Shakur available. But Shakur is available in March. So let's make it happen. Man, much love in that super chat, bro. Just, hey, man, then he needs to drop the belts. If you can't make the weight in May, then just drop the belts and go fight who they have you fight at 140 pounds. See, this is where that franchise title would have done him some good. This is where that franchise title would have done him a lot of good. Because he could drop that weight and he could go fight Regis Prograis right away. Would have been great for him right now. Could have blipped up and fought that for that WBC belt up there. But, oops, didn't want it. They never, I'm convinced about Shakur still say, yeah, you're not convinced. Oh, that's fair. You know what I mean? Depends on the moment. What is that? 1 minute, he called all the shots. The next minute, Top Rank got him for MA. Bud fights whoever they put in front of him. Yeah, okay, who's they? Do you think Devin should go back to Matchroom? I could care less. No, what's in Matchroom? I don't know what he should do. Seems like he has a good career right now. I think he should do what he's doing. TJ Sports, DJ Boxing and Sports said, I agree for non. Devin needs to move to 140, beat up Russell. Going up there and fight up, go there and fight up, go beat Gary Antoine Russell. That's what I want to see him do. Go to 140. Dev is honorable, doesn't need franchise advantages. It's not an advantage. He's not going to fight his WBC mandatory. Simeon A. He's not going to fight a WBC mandatory. So what does it matter? Hold on, though. Man, what is this crap? Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Oh, Vasily Lomachenko's is mandatory. Hey. If he don't work till May, hey, man. Hey, dude, I swear God is good all day, every day, all day, every day. God is in a consistent state of great all day, every day. Vasily Lomachenko is the number one contender for the WBC. That's his mandatory, according to y'all. According to y'all, that's his mandatory. So he got to wait till May to take this fight, or it's a duck. It's a duck. If he doesn't take that fight, it's a duck. Loma needs time. Hey, my man, Timmy Chips Jr. said, little support till that dough hit the bank. Okay, thank you, brother. Hey, bro, thank you for that support, bro. All day, every day. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. How the roles reverse, bro. He got to wait till May, or it's a duck. He got to wait till May, or it is a duck. I don't want to hear nothing about no Ramadan. I don't want to hear nothing but you're going to be fighting Lomachenko in May. Okay? In May. Like Crawford and get a, yes, better. Hey, man, these guys say your prayers, bro. You got to say your prayers, dude. I swear, man. I swear. It is, these dudes, this stuff be funny, bro, because y'all just say what you want to say today with no care about whether tomorrow's coming or not. Man, where's Dan Rayfield, bro? Hold on, man. I got to check something, man. Dog, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. Can you unblock me, bro? So I can stop having to skip accounts to read your stuff, bro. Because trust me, man, I so much regret. I should have left Dan Rayfield alone, bro. I should have left him alone. I should have left him alone, bro. I should have left him alone. Because now I got to go to a whole nother account to listen to what this man has to say. Because, dude, Dan Rayfield been killing it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That dude has been killing it, man. We'll see. Goosebumps. Hold on. Yeah, I'll sign up for your boxing. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking. Nope. Man, this dude got a oh, wow. This man got a Henry Armstrong. Nope. Nope. Nah, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Usually does it, but didn't do it. He didn't report the purses, which he is usually very, very good at doing, bro. But he usually does that before the fight. Hold on, I got to go just look back a little bit more. He didn't even cover that fight. That dude is on Martin. He didn't even cover that fight. Didn't even cover it, bro. Didn't even cover it. So no, bro, I don't believe that 10 million because it ain't on Dan Rayfield's page. He didn't even report it. And he usually does it ahead of time. But I just needed to check real quick. Yeah, bro, that's some shady. Y'all looking shady as a mug, bro. He said, Image, I don't even know about that. Martin quicker than any 140 I've seen. Don't know if Devin got that win so easy. Look, dude, we'll see. Go ahead and fight him, man. Drop them belts and go ahead and duck Lomachenko. Let them belts go spread all over the place, bro. Yeah, Dan Rayfield didn't report it, so I don't believe it. There you go. That's how it works for me with those things. Josh Riley, what does Shakur have to offer Devin? Pride. What do you mean what he got to offer him? Hey, Simeon A. What does he, you mean what he got to fight? He's got a top 10. The dude's in the top 10, man. Top 10 pound for pound. He's a bigger name. He's got a big name. He's got, what he got to offer him. He's got a fight to offer him. What does that matter? And what does that matter to boot? Bruh, you got something against Haney. You can clearly say you can't make 135. I just saw him make 135. What do you mean? What do you mean he can't make 135? What do you have against getting? I'm going to tell you what I got against you. This stupidity. Bro, you got something against Devin. You clearly see he can't make 135. I just saw him make 135. I saw him make 135 in October. Also, he's saying he can make 135 in March. He's the undisputed 135-pound champion. And I got something against him for wanting to see him fight at 135. He's the 135-pound champion. He made 135 pounds in October, and he said he can make 135 in March. Do you think before you speak? I got something against the undisputed 135-pound champion who just made the weight and says he can make it 2 months from now, 3 months from now. And I got something against him because he can't make 135? Obviously, he can make 135. What do you mean? He just did it. And he says he can do it in March. What do you mean? Man, shame on you idiots. Dog, I'm serious, man. Are you Quincy Carter? Quincy Carter. Is that you, Quincy Carter? Is that you? Or does that mean Mama Haney? You talk about he can't make the weight. He says he can make the weight. He just made the weight. He says he can make it in March. It's December 13th. With Batty Rich heading out to finish up some Christmas shopping while the kids in school. Salute to you in the chat. Big shout out to John Boy. John Boy, appreciate the love. Everybody stay safe and blessed. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. And hold on one second, man. As somebody actually, the most underutilized donation mechanism has been utilized by my man, London Tran in the building. said Harlem World Bullies said much love and respect, Holmes. Thank you, brother. With the big $5 in it. I'm trying to get that so you can be seen. Oh, that's how you do it right there. $5 in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Means a huge amount. Thank you so much. Let's see how many deadbeats we got here. Hey, not a lot of deadbeats. Hey, man, can we get them likes up over 600, though? It would be greatly, 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 greatly appreciated, bro. Thank you so much for your continued support, man. It means a lot. And John Bowie back in that super chat said, Batty Rich the man, much respect. Be safe. Yes, sir, bro. Much love. Let me explain it to you then. My man Chris Wilson said, I don't understand the Haney hype going on. Look, man, we got a love-hate relationship with Haney fans around here. Because Haney fans are fans of a lot of different fighters. But Devin Haney has a very, very active YouTube community who are very pro-Devin. And when I say they're pro-Devin, I mean, they are pro-Devin. If Devin took a crap on your lawn, they would call it fertilizer. That's the type of fans he has. You could literally be seeing Devin could literally squat right down on your lawn, take one, and you'd be like, man, what you complaining about, man? That's fertilizer, bro. That's all he doing. I swear, bro. That was a great man. Seriously. Nah, just see Grayson, man, please. Look, bro, you cannot tell me that you gonna sit up here and tell me that Devin Haney cannot make 135 pounds when he just made 135 pounds and he just said he can make it in March. So he made it in October. He can make it in March, but he can't make it now. How does that work, bro? How does that work? Show the receipts, bro. Show them. Man, y'all wild, bro. Like I said, any and everything. First of all, if he says it's true, just how do we figure it out? How does he make? If he says it's true, it's true. Why? Because Devin said it. How do you know it's true? Because Devin said it. Well, can you explain it? Nah, I don't really understand it. But, Devin said it, so that makes it true. Man, come on, man. Devin pops ish just like everybody else, bro. Okay? He pops ish just like everybody else, man. Y'all be bugging, man. So that's what it is, really. So they got stuck in this thing just to complete it. They call everybody a duck, right? Everybody in lightweight was ducking Terence. Everybody in lightweight ducked. I'm sorry. Everybody from 126 pounds to okay, I won't exaggerate. But everybody from 126. No. Everybody in lightweight was ducking him. No, they did not, man. No, they did not. No, they did not, bro. But watch this. Now, let's go back to this. I'm going to give you a great example of it. Let's go back to before Devin had the WBC interim title. Let's go back before that, right? They were all ducking him then. You say stuff every day about Bud like tomorrow ain't coming. Dude, you're laughing at me. I'm telling you, they do. I say stuff I know tomorrow's coming. I know. Hey, hey, man, something may happen to me. I can't tell you, but I plan on being here tomorrow. That's why I cannot tell you with a straight face that I believe he got paid $10 million. Because I know tomorrow's coming. And there's going to be a report about the purse. And it's because they always come out. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I've been reading boxing articles for years and years. The purse is coming out. The purse is coming out. So when you say he got $10 million up front, I wait for this. When is the report? And I told you, the reports are going to come out. And when they say $2 million, $3 million, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, do not be surprised. Because guess what? Those are the taxes. Bud is going to get charged tax on that. He's going to get charged tax on that. So if he could find a way to have a lower purse and not a higher purse that is immediately going to get taxed by the state of Nebraska, I don't know, man. They may defer the payment. They may do something. I don't know. Make sure you don't do $10 million, do all that money disappearing. He should have held half the payment. He should have held half the payment until next. Now he's going to be in the 50% tax bracket anyway it goes. You still surprised? I'm not surprised because I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to come. Now, somebody can say tomorrow, oh, well, no, it's been revealed that it was really 10 million. I got receipts. You got receipts. Show the receipts. I don't even think in escrow, I don't even know about that. You got to go to a tax guy. Dude, not that low. Seriously, hold on a second, man. I'm going to tell you where this is. Hold on. Watch this. Okay, but don't worry. We're going to get back to Devin again. Trust me. Watch this. And I'm going to go 2 reports, and I want to pay attention to something. I want you to pay attention to something. Watch this. Yeah, see, I could go through these articles and tell you what these say, but let's go first here. Okay, watch this. I'm going to show you. Watch this. This is funny stuff. It's because it's enlightening. Okay, now watch. We're going to read this. The upcoming fight for Terence Crawford, you'll see in action for his upcoming pay-per-view, will take against blah, 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 blah. Terence Crawford's purses payout for the upcoming paying fight revealed. Boxer's purse. Terence Crawford, $2 million. Pay-per-view share, 70%. $6 million, including pay-per-view share. That's a projection. David Avenation, $400K, 30%. They expect 1.2 million, but that includes the pay-per-view share. Okay. So in order to make $4 million in pay-per-view and him to get $800,000 in 800,000, you got to do 408,000. You got to do 4,800,000 pay-per-view buys, which means you got to do something around I don't know, 300 something thousand pay-per-views, which they're not getting, to get to 6 million. But you see the purse says 2 million. Okay? 12-round fight confirmed. Will earn it confirmed. Reports include if the pay-per-view sales meet expectations on fight date, if they meet sales expectations, fight day, he will earn 1.2. See that word if? If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Now note what they do here. They say they give you everything. The purse, the pay-per-view sale. Now watch this on the other hand. Watch this. Now they say, watch this. This is a one-fight deal according to Crawford's camp and Boxing News 24. That's their source for the $10 million. Their source is Crawford's camp and Boxing News 24. He will receive half of his guaranteed $10 million and is projecting he will also earn 70%. That is according to not BLK Prime, but to somebody in Bernie the Boxer, according to Bernie the Boxer, and somebody that quoted Bernie the Boxer. According to Bernie the Boxer and somebody that quoted Bernie the Boxer. So your source for the $10 million is Terence Crawford's camp. The source for the $2 million are the official purses of both people. And note, the second one said a $300,000 purse for David Avenation. Okay? Crawford's camp, they didn't even say BLK Prime. They said Crawford's camp and Boxing News 24. Boxing News 24, by the way, gets their information from the same place I do, which is other people. Unless they interview them directly or they get it off of a direct interview from somebody else. So I'm sorry, bro. It just seems a little funny, bro. And $10 million plus the pay-per-view, right? Okay. Corral Cassie said, Devin Uber fans, run it back. Tio flashes Loma early. Kambosos exposed Teofimo's fundamental flaws. Haney pounces on Kambosos. He needs to fight Loma. Yeah, but see here, I saw your boy with the different rules again. There you go with those different rules, bro. Here he said it's hilarious because they said Gary ducked him for not moving up 2 weight classes, but now it's okay to fight a dude and it's not okay to fight a dude in your own weight division because it's 2 months. Why are you mad about what he getting paid? I'm not mad about it at all. Mike D. I'm not mad about what he's getting paid. Why do you think I'm mad about it? I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at any of it, but I'm going to tell y'all to stop lying. I don't know. Apparently nobody knows how much he got paid because people that don't talk to him and actually have to go and call the Nevada State, the Nebraska Sports Commission to get the purses from them. They say $2 million. Where'd they get that from? I'm not mad about it. I just want to let you know, hey, man, I don't know why you would believe 10, though. I have no idea why you would believe 10 million when it financially doesn't make any sense. Let me ask you a question. What do you think makes sense? If you are willing to lose money or try to break even on a fight that you think would generate about $2 million, what kind of deal would you offer if you were trying to break even? Right? Let's do the math. Let's do the math. I'm not mad, but I do like to do math. Let me do a little math for you, okay? So, time for the calculator. So if we think we're going to do 40,000 pay-per-views times $40, that's $1.6 million. And then say, I think we can do a gate of $1 million. So that's $2.6 million. Between the pay-per-view and the gate, that's $2.6 million. Do me a favor. Add up the purses. Add up these two purses. Let's go back to this. I'm not going to go to the lower one because the lower one is older. Where's the one again? I didn't want to do the million because the million one is out there too. But where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? The sport from the Sporting News. Established in 1886. The Sporting News. Where'd it go? That's not the one I was looking for. Where'd it go? But what was it? $2 million, $2 million and $400,000? Man, why am I having a hard time finding this again, man? God dog. Give me a second. Man, all of a sudden, this thing just disappeared on me. Here it is. Okay, so if you were going to be somebody that wanted to break even, or lose a little bit of money, now I could bust somebody. I could bust cats out now if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to bust cats out. But let's just assume for a second, like I said, that you can do at $40 a pop, you could do 40,000 pay-per-views, and you could get $1 million gate. That would be about $2.6 million in revenue between the gate and the pay-per-view, right? So to break even. What is $2 million plus $400,000? That's $2.4 million, isn't it? So it seems like if you do that, you have $200,000 worth of wiggle room to do what? To pay $400,000 to pay for everything else. So if you make those targets, if you get the $1 million gate and you do the 400 and you do the 40,000 pay-per-views and you pay Bud $2 million and David Avenation $400,000 and you get to 40,000 pay-per-views, right there you break even. That sounds like reasonable business to me. I'm not mad about it, but that sounds reasonable to me. Does that not sound reasonable to you? You got $400,000. So who do you got to pay with the $400,000? You got to pay Paulie Malignaggi. You got to pay Tarver. You got to pay you got to pay your fees. You got to pay everybody else on there. That seems like a reasonable amount of money right there. It seems that seems like it works. It seems like you got to pay. How much you think you're going to pay Paulie Malignaggi? What are you going to pay Paulie? $20,000, something like that for that night? What are you going to do? Like, you're going to pay him what, $10,000, $15,000 for that night? I don't know how much those got, but I suspect it's going to be somewhere around $10,000, $15,000, maybe $20,000. $20,000 at the most for the guys up there that are calling the fight. Right? If you're Paulie Malignaggi, when you show up for a night for $20,000, that's a really good payday for one day, $20,000. So that seems like that just seems reasonable to me. $10 million, on the other hand, doesn't seem reasonable at all. It seems like you're going to try to lose, I don't know. You're losing $7 million. That's what it seems like to me. Right? So that's why I say that sounds more realistic based on the numbers they're doing. I know how much their pay-per-view costs. You have a gym that's doing 40,000 pay-per-views. If they do 50, they're going to lose $8 million. You're $8 million in the red no matter what. Why would you do that? This makes sense. The $10 million doesn't make sense. And then definitely doesn't make sense to be paying. Now, if you get $6 million off of the pay-per-view, but here's something else. If you're willing to pay $10 million, then God dog, maybe you should just put it on there for free. Maybe you just say subscribe. If you don't care that the money is bringing any pay-per-view in, and you're going to lose money, then why don't you just give the fight away for free and say, all you got to do is sign up to the app. Sign up to the app, watch it on the app. Right? It's not like they charged any money to join the app. There's not a monthly fee for it. The only thing that there is the pay-per-view. So if you're going to lose $8 million, why don't you just cut the difference and pay him a little less? Just instead of that, don't worry about the pay-per-view. We're just going to give you, instead of giving you 10, we'll give you 6. Just give you flat out 6. And then don't do the pay-per-view because you won't lose any money. And you'll get more people to sign up. You know what I mean? You are not paying that man's bills or taking punishment. Man, shut up, dude. You're just talking crap, bro. Devin is not light-skinned, bro. Devin is brown-skinned, partner. Maybe y'all consider him light-skinned. I don't know. I guess Shakur Stevenson is, so yeah, I guess he's a light-skinned dude. Maybe about the same color as me, I guess. You not paying the man's bills or taking punishment. I don't care, so what? Neither are you. Zaddy, are you? So what you talking to me for? Are you doing it? Are you paying his bills? Did you buy the fight? I bought the fight. I threw $40 towards his $10 million guarantee. I'm good for 20. What do you mean? I subscribed to ESPN Plus. I bought every one of his pay-per-views. Did you? They just made people subscribers. They could have at least got 10K out of that 50. That would keep it a subscription. I mean, you know, I don't even think that is a subscription. It's straight pay-per-view. It just doesn't make sense. What y'all saying don't make no sense, bro. I'm just being flat honest with you, and you know I'm being honest with you. Hey, man, can y'all hit that like button, man? Oh, man, look, man, we got some like buttons. Hit that like button, though, man. What do you say? Oh, Mr. Nelson. Yeah, I threw you out, didn't I? Oh, no. I don't care what he says. So what? People say a lot of stuff. So what? I don't know that to be true just because somebody said it. Fans are paying their bills, actually. Yeah, pretty much. Last time I checked. But that's all right. You know what I mean? If they was a phenomenon, they saying that counting money crap because you peeped the game and exposing fraudulent behavior. Look, man. Yeah, I did. I bought the pay-per-view, bro. I paid for it. So yeah, whatever, bro. Dude, all I know is, hey, dude, $10 million. That is like that's a lot, man. That's a lot for that scenario. And it does not make sense. So the numbers that these guys released for that, and they said confirmed. They said confirmed. I showed you where they said it. Some people said it was $1 million. One guy said it was $1 million. And not 2 million. $1 million, 2 million, whatever the case is, that makes a lot more sense, man. We'll give you 2 million real quick for David Avanesian, and you can keep the pay-per-view. And you'll get the vast majority of the pay-per-view. Come on, man. That makes sense, bro. Every professional in the business, Gabriel W. said, every professional in the business knew that 10 million was hype. I mean, it has to be hype, bro. CB3's third said he didn't make 6 million. In order to make that, he would have had to do over 300,000 pay-per-views that he didn't do. No, yeah, they definitely, but I think I thought they anticipated losing money. But look, man, it's owned by an investment firm. How much are they going to be willing to invest? If you're owned by an investment firm, they know that they may lose some initial money. But to invest 10 million in one thing where you know you're going to lead 8 and the guy's not even guaranteed to come back again, it just doesn't make any sense, man. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. You'll never know because you can't even trust a commission based on how they let a fighter get hit with 2 busted gloves. Nah. They didn't know what they were doing in that one, man. That was wild, man. But anyway, hey, what's going on? Yeah, EBK said, what it do, Unc? I'm chilling, man. You know what it is. We just out here talking this boxing, having a good time, man. Having a good time. Me being a hater. I'm just out here hating. Just hating on the black man. You know how I do every day. I just sit around and try to make up things that make complete sense. While guys spit crap that don't make no sense at all. But hey, man, I'm not down for the culture. What can I say? They can tell you something that don't make any sense whatsoever. like BLK Prime is a black-owned business. Makes no sense whatsoever. But it's true. No worries. It's true. Jay, it's Bud's dream to put Errol's cup on or hold his spit bucket. I mean, dude, I said, nah, you the realest. Hey, hey, look, man, I'm a hater, bro. I'm just a hater, bro. That's what I do. I just try to say, hey, man, no, you can call out a guy, you can make weight for one guy, but you can't make weight for the other guy. That's just me. Look, man, it's completely possible that Devin Haney can make 135 pounds in October, and he can make it in March, but he can't make it in December. It's completely logical that Devin Haney can make 135 pounds on October 15th. He cannot make it in March. He can make it in March, but he can't make it in December. That's completely logical that the 135-pound champion who made weight in October says he can make it in March cannot make it right now and cannot make the weight. He can make that weight, bro. He can make that weight. Okay? And guess what else? He is going to make it in May. He's going to make it in May. But look, it's completely illogical when Bob Arum says to you that Devin Haney will be fighting on October 15th, and he announces that fight to the world, says that we have agreed to a fight between George Kambosos and Devin Haney in a rematch that he agreed to. Announce the fight. But it's completely logical to believe that Devin Haney can fight Gervonta Davis 3 weeks before that. Yeah. Look, bro, I'm not hating. You all are just getting led down you guys are just being sold a lot of stuff. And I'm the consumer and regulatory affairs division of Boxing YouTube. Okay? False advertising, partner. False advertising. Need I mention gas stations? Need I mention need I mention that Terence Crawford had agreed to all the terms? To this agree that literally he had agreed to everything and was only waiting for Errol to sign, waiting on Errol to sign. But then all of a sudden, he didn't agree to all of it, but he did agree to all of it at the same time. They can't be true at the same time. And when I can get into debates with y'all and do that little trick, you remember the guy on Saturday that I had the conversation with? Respect to you, dude. And I mean that, respect to you. I didn't mean to be Russell. I let you talk the whole way through. And I said, you say that Terence Crawford accepted all the terms. Yes, he accepted all the terms. But you say that he didn't see the contract. No, he didn't see the contract. Can you accept a contract that you did not see? Can you accept terms that you did not see and you were not aware of? No. So he can accept it. In order to accept it, he had to see it, but he didn't see it. Right. Yeah. That's what Bud says. Nah, but you don't understand what Bud really meant was, and see, that's what you do. When somebody tells you something that makes no sense, you try to go and justify it. You try to find a way to make it make sense. You are like, you know who you all are, dog? Y'all get done like Smokey. Y'all get done like Smokey in Friday. Go get me some cigarettes. Here. This ain't enough, though. Man, this ain't enough. Make it enough. This don't make no sense. Make it make sense. I don't care. Make it make sense. I got to get this $2 million and this pay-per-view, and I can't look like a duck. Let's get the plan together. Let's get the plan together. How are we going to make this not look like a duck? We're going to say we accepted all the terms. And we're going to ask for something he'll never say yes to. And we're going to wait for him to turn it down. Well, he'll turn this down. Don't worry, he'll turn this down. We're going to ask for complete control over all the expenses. Complete control over the marketing budget. They'll say no to that. Only problem is they didn't say no to that. We said yes to that. So what do? They just go ahead and accept the fight. Bud never even announced this fight. Bud accepted the fight, didn't say anything about the fight. Did not tell the PBC that he got a $10 million guarantee. Now, let's talk about what makes sense. Let's talk about what makes sense. You remember when Brian Custer asked, wouldn't it have made sense, Terence, to go to the PBC and tell them that you got this really big offer to see if they would match it? And guess what he said? He said, but if I was bluffing, then I might not get either fight. What's the bluff? You remember that question we asked? What do you mean if you were bluffing? Bluffing, what do you mean? Bluffing. What do you mean, bluffing? What do you mean, bluffing? Don't you remember that? Don't you remember when he said that to Brian Custer? And he said, if they find out I'm bluffing, but what if they can't go with $2.5 million? He can't tell them $2.5 million. He can't tell them $2 million because then they say, okay, well, here's $5 million. The offer he originally turned down. Make it make sense. And I mean that. Make it make sense. That don't make no sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, can anybody tell me if I'm lying? If they've heard everything that I've said come out of Terence Crawford's mouth? Well, wouldn't it make sense for you to tell the PBC that you got offered this money? And he said, well, if I was bluffing, but if you would have went to them with, I'm getting a $2 million guarantee, and they would look at you like this, hold on, man, you turned down 10. You turned down a $10 million guarantee. Why are you bringing me a $2 million guarantee? Okay, no problem. We'll match the $2 million. The reason why you wouldn't take it to them is because you don't want them to match anything. Just tell me if I'm lying. Starborn's not here, bro, because Starborn's stomach is in a knot. Starborn is sick to his stomach. Rick Timms, where you at? Rick Timms, where you at? Alexis Robinson, Terry, if you think David A is more dangerous than Thurman, I got a bridge to sell you. He's joking, Alexis Robinson. He's joking. Don't ever take don't ever take Terence Crawford and what he says. Do not take Terry Schmoot and what he says seriously. It's opposite day for him. He operates an opposite day. Much love in that super chat, bro. He said, I'm right here. I'm right here, baby. Rick, now you know I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. Even if it's $10 million, there's no reason not to go take it to him and say, okay, $10 million, how about no back end? $10 million, no back end. He still might have got it done. For 9, Will Wright said, for 9, the numbers was false, so why Bud duck? It was fear of broken eye socket, cracked ribs, or a broken nose. Bud chicken don't want the EJ smoke. Look, man, I'm still holding off that, bro. I'm telling you, Terry's stuck on opposite day. Don't worry about it. When I read Terry's notes, I just flip it. And Brockhouse said, I love when Terry gets them. Yeah, Smooth be getting them, dog. But seriously, man, I just want to know why these guys would lie. Why would they lie? Can anybody tell me that? Why do you think these guys are? I'm not lying. I'm just telling you what they said. Can somebody tell me why these guys would be lying? Anybody got a reason why they would lie? Let me see something. Straight up in Omaha. Anyway, I'll look at that later. John Boy in the building. He said, last one for the day. Alexis Robinson, a wrench if possible. I'm working. Peace out. Peace, y'all. Thanks. Yeah, for sure. I got him. I got him. I was waiting for that one. I knew that was coming. Here you go. Ooh. I got to do it from over here. Can't do it from there. Hold on one second, man. Coach Red was on Chicken Talk. They not confident. What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't hear it. I got to. Zena 360 said, Coach Red was on Chicken Talk. They not confident. Much trouble in that channel. Alexis Robinson been around for 3 years. He's been around for 3 years. All this money chatter is a great way to pass time and appease to the rabid Errol fan base. So be it, no biggie. Bud has earned the criticism. He has to fix it by beating Errol. Oh no, Rick Timms. No, Rick Timms. Rick Timms, you have to be done with Bud. Rick, I'm not letting you off that easy, Rick. He did not call out Errol Spence. He did not say Errol Spence Jr.'s name, bro. Rick. You thought I didn't forget, Rick. Dog, this conversation, let me tell you what this live stream is about. This live stream is about the people that come to this live stream every day. We get some more people coming in, and we appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all need to be here every day, bro. And chop it up with us, man. However, on the real, you know I read these comments, man. You know I know you, Rick. You know you said if he doesn't say the name, you done with Bud. So you done with Bud. You done because he didn't say the name. He said, hopefully we can get back to the table. Hopefully we can get back to the table. Uh-huh. He sure didn't. He's still being lukewarm. No debate there. Nope. Lukewarm as a mug. Honestly, bro, he make Keith Thurman look like Keith Thurman is desperate for the fight. He sounds like Keith Thurman. Hey, Zeta 360, the money chatter came from Bud and his fans. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. You know it did. Joshua Rice said it's peer pressure at this point. Y'all Bud fans keep pushing him into this fight. He don't want. He didn't call no names on December 10th. Shake my head. It's bullying Bud at this point. Hey, bro. Facts, this live stream is like that. Thank you, Creole the Traveler. We are in this conversation. This is a group conversation, partners. And I ain't doing nothing but it. Like I said, I am not journalism. This is not a journalistic endeavor. This is not a journalistic endeavor. This is an endeavor. This right here is us talking, chopping up about as boxing fans, man. And Paul Battelle said, Bud pulling off these last-minute money grabs and fleecing his fans. Bud don't want a busted orbital and embarrassment. He's retiring. A Zenith 3's the money would not be a controversy if Bud didn't use it to duck. Exactly. That's why it was brought up. The money was brought up to justify the fight not taking place. The money was justified it was brought up to justify the fight not taking place by saying, dude, y'all are worse than the government, man. You be lying, man. Look, here's the thing, too. Why are they reporting $2 million? They used the money to justify the fight not taking place and said, to shock fans into accepting why Bud was not taking the fight and why he went to a rinky-dink channel to fight somebody that we never, ever wanted to see. That's what was just used to justify that. And I'm telling you, if it was 10, they would have said 20. If they said 10, if it was 10, they would have said 20. As soon as they said 10, I thought 5. Okay, you're saying 10, probably 5. And then the total amount that these people are saying is up to 6. Because you're relying on the pay-per-view and a $2 million guarantee that he got up front. $2 million up front. I believe they would pay him $200,000 up front. And I believe that they would wire David Avenation $400,000 because David Avenation hold on. How much is David? How you spell EDGS Cal? How do you get Calvin Naucus? How do you spell Calvin Naucus? Oh no, I gotta look up. I gotta look up this. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Terence Crawford box rec. I don't even say if it's gonna say their purse in this particular art. Jeez, these things take a long time. Edith Kavanaugh's made $1 million. That makes sense. Let me see if they do it. Sorry to researching this. I just want to see if they have it. Yeah, they don't have it. But $400,000, so that makes sense to me. More buddy, what is this? Only way Crawford get into the Hall is become an announcer. Nah, he's gonna get in the Hall of Fame, man. Only that he'll get in the Hall of Fame. I have no doubt about that. He'll get in the Hall of Fame. You know, Chump change, Bud. I with Bud also, but I got to understand boxing is ducking up, and they want us to shut up and watch the brothers fight. Scared to fight. I don't know if he's scared to fight or not. I stay away from that, man. I really do. All I'm trying to do is stick with what doesn't make any sense, man. Okay. And you guys were throwing that crap in my face for a long time. I wasn't bringing it up. You were bringing it up. I wasn't bringing it up. You were bringing it up. So since you guys were saying it's $10 million, I know it's $10 million. He got $10 million upfront and guaranteed, and you believe it, then show the receipts. If you have the actual receipts, then, hey, man, I would love the people just show them. If they're so willing, if they're so readily available, just show them. You know what I mean? Show them. And honestly, if the money's real, you ain't got to say the money's real. The money's real. The fact, no fighters are scared of this top level. Yeah, I'm not. All I'm going to say is I don't know that he's scared. The guy's a great fighter. So I'm not going to say the man is fared. Sent you a little holler for now. My bad, man. Rip Jones in the building. Thank you, brother. Oh, okay. No, I don't have that today. Okay. Yeah, I rescheduled. I was like, shoot, I would have had to do that. That's not today. Hold on 1 second, man. Yes, sir. Rip Jones in that. He said, thanks, Fanon. No, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for that $5 holler, brother. That means a lot. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Means a ton. That Uzi weighs a ton. Thank you, brother. But look, man, I'm going to bounce up out of here. He says something is wrong with his confidence. He clearly avoids fighting reputable fighters. What is that? Chicken versus a chicken times a duck. That's messed up. Please give me a list of noteworthy opponents from Bud. I mean, look, man, I'm not about to. We all know who Bud fought. Noteworthy opponents. I mean, they're all noteworthy. They're just not Errol Spence. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Peace and love. Peace, love, and boxing. Fanon, see you tomorrow. Yes, sir, Zulu. And I'm gonna bounce up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to everybody in the super chat. Thank y'all so much for your support, man. No doubt. Hit that like button, man. We get over 600 likes today. We got almost 700 likes today, man. Hold on, man. What is this? Oh, that's not me. That's the Fanon, ask Lefty why they don't just take the lesser split, beat Spence, and take the bigger split in the rematch. Spike said it's no guarantee we win. They're gonna ask for the impossible. Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on, man. Slow down, brother. I'm back on. Nope, not going nowhere. Sorry about that, brother. Zenith 360 in the building said, Fanon, Lefty asked why they don't just take the lesser split, beat Spence ASS, and take the bigger split in the rematch. Forgot about the rematch clause. Spike said it's no guarantee we win. They're gonna ask for the impossible. There you go. Ain't no guarantee we win. So no, we're not gonna do that. We need more money than he gets. You don't deserve more money than he gets. Slick Skip said, hey, Bud, not go home and get that shine box. Man, Slick Skip be killing him, bro. Man, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stick on for a second. I added the last sentence. Oh, it's no guarantee we win. They're going to ask for the impossible. No, I know you added that. I know because that's out of the quotation mark, bro. Hey, Zenith 360, I know you took it out of quotations. I'm not like these dudes that don't understand what quotation marks are. Some of these cats got no clue, bro. Likes are almost 689. Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Why are hating on Terence? Ain't nobody hating on Terence, man. Ain't nobody hating on Terence, bro. Terence got paid. Terence got paid, man. I don't have a problem. Terence, dude, the $10 million just out the window, bro. Unless somebody comes out after the date that they would have already done it with the purses that were already announced. Purses get announced before the fight. People say what the guaranteed purses were before the fight. Okay? They say that they tell it what the purse is going to be before the fight, not usually after the fight. You hear about the drug test. Bernie said Bud, the #1 fighter in the world, and that's a lie. Oh, no, he's not, dude. He's not, dog. He's not. Not when you slip off. Not when you slip off for $2 million. When you skip 20 for 2, dog, that makes, come on, man. Listen, man. He also had a mandatory rematch clause for Errol, which means you got to do it twice. Look, man. If I had to ask you, and I need a Bud fan to tell me, bro, seriously, be honest. If somebody said Errol Spence, Terence gets $20 million to fight Errol Spence, he gets $2 million to fight David Abination, wouldn't you say that was about right? Wouldn't you say that sounds about right? $2 million for David Abination, $20 million for Errol Spence. What's going on, Ice Swole, bro? Said, what's good for 9? St. Louis in the building. Yes, sir. You know, anyone can call up the state athletic commission to request this info. It's called a free. Yes, exactly. Like the networks did. Like the guy that wrote this, like the guy that wrote this stuff. Did you call him up? Go call him up then. But be honest, bro. Seriously. Peace, King. You need to stay to 1 p.m. to keep this cash coming. Hey, man, much love in that super chat, bro. You know, honestly, man, 3 hours is a lot, bro. You got to do it consistently. Here's the problem, bro. You got to pace yourself, man. Consistency is important. Consistency is important. And I definitely appreciate people supporting in the chat, supporting in the super chat. No doubt about it. I really do. Really, really, really do, man. I really do. But consistency is important. And I got to do it every day. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's tough. It's tough if you go for like 5 hours. I can't do 5 hours every day of just with my voice. John Boy said the Bud, the number one pound for pound reason duck is searched on Google right now. Now, John Boy be killing him, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh man, dang, that man said, bam, man, slick skipping a building like the Cube. Much love in that super chat, bro. All right, I'll stay on a little while longer. Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you, man. Slick Skip, you the man, bro. You the man. There's a whole lot of cats, bro. Dude, seriously, man, cats got real sick. Exactly. Bud got $2 million for an exhibition in his backyard. God dog, isn't that about right? DW says St. Louis love, bro. Yes, sir. Shout out to the great future Hall of Famer, Corey Spinks. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, Corey Spinks need to be in stay on the Devin talk for 9. Heck no. I don't even like to talk about Devin, man. I don't like to talk about him, man, because you guys make it really impossible to. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to say? John Boy said, Devin equals 0 super. Dang, John Boy. John Boy. Hey, dude, and Slick Skip got dog. Slick Skip be dropping them heavy. But, bro, no joke, man. I do have some big, consistent supporters on the channel that know they're sponsoring the channel. They're not confused. They know that they're sponsoring the channel. Bro, and they don't like Devin Haney talk. They don't like it, dog. He said, I'm also an analyst. Hey, bro, you a comedy, man. No joke, man. I remember when Errol Sexual said Bud's fight wasn't even going to happen. It wasn't going to sell. Bud got y'all looking like it didn't sell. Chief Wildfire, what are you talking about? Hey, dude, dog, I'm telling you, let me tell you what it is. Because people that talk about Devin, most of them are bots. Most of them are bots. I'm telling you. And they only do it. They only do it if I absolutely do not talk about him on regular chats. If I go, and I'm telling you, I've done this. If I overlook every single solitary comment, non-pay-per-view comment, because for me, it's pay-per-view. For every non-pay-per-view comment, dude. But if I overlook it, boom, a $2 super chat will hit. On occasion, a $5 super chat will hit. If I completely ignore it. Because you know they got that marketing going on, bro. One of these days, though, one of these days, I'm going to call one of these dudes up, be like, come on, man, what's the deal? I already know what the deal is because I knew what the deal was originally. Because I didn't want to be part of the deal. So, but I know what the deal was generally. I know what the deal was originally. But, bro, seriously, man. Come on, bro. Put some respect on Devin's name. Stop it. Dog, I'm not putting respect on nothing, and I ain't got to put respect on. And I don't have no disrespect on Devin's name. Here's Devin, the undisputed welterweight. I did not stick around here for that. No. Subject over. Like I said, subject over. And here they come. Subject over, bro. No. Shield Jones. Aliak. Hey, John Boy said, thank you, Slick Skip. Yeah, bro. No, I'm not doing it no more, bro. I'm done. No. Oh, no. Mike Howard Nunn said, the guy that becomes undisputed and moves up in the division is the one they called a duck. Spence been at 147 for a decade, ducking, moving up. Excuse me, brother. There's no such thing as ducking, moving up. Dog, y'all just make shit up. Excuse my language. Bro, how you just gonna pull it? You ducking, moving up. That is somebody who wants Errol Spence Jr. out of that weight class bad. When you talking about he's ducking, moving up. Dang it, why won't Errol just move up? Just move up, Errol. So let me get this right. Errol is supposed to leave the weight class or he's ducking Errol Spence Jr. He's a duck because he stayed in the weight class to fight Errol Spence Jr., bro. Man, that don't make no sense. That makes no sense at all. But anyway, man, like I said, bro, no worries, man. $10 million. I'm sure they're going to come out with that purse. I'm sure they're going to come out with the $10 million purse, bro. I'm sure they're going to. And by the way, the man is in the weight class. He's making his weight. But anyway, look, man. So Marvin Hagler was ducking. Oh, yeah, he was ducking, moving up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Completely ducked by fighting the guys in his own weight class. But whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. Look, man. Gotta love it. But I'm going to bounce out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Hey, thank you, Slick Skip. Thank you, my man. Who else is my man? Zenith 360 came in, and John Boy came in after the bell, right at the bell. Came, where's my man? And John Boy, where's my man at? And yeah, actually, Slick Skip is a killer, bro. Go get your shine box, bro. Why he calls shoe shine box? He out there killing Bud. See, I don't do Bud like that, man. You can say what you want, but I don't do Bud like that. I'm not talking out of school about the man. You know what I mean? But look, man, let me get up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow. And with that, we out. Deuces.